fuck when she see the kid. I'm in a Jeep with the doors off, you can peek the fit. My VS and my pinky to my neck, it's to see the shit. I know you wanna clock, give me a call when you out the ship. Until I'm in the streets, I'm collecting checks, I'm a cold pimp. Wake up to a seafood boil with no shrimp. Sipping out the wine glasses cut with the gold trim. We are not the same, you say hoes, you a whole sim. Used to have that 84 vet with the flip lights. Only kick shorty if she fucking their hair right. It's crazy when I'm wrong, these hoes tell me I'm still right. I'm in this bitch talking big shit like I'm Suge Knight. Nigga.
Yeah. What you guys say about that?
Man, that shit was hard as fuck. Daily always on this player shit. Yeah, waves about to come in. You cut waves off. It's all good though. Yeah, it's all good.
Oh,
yeah, that's crazy.
No. Shit hasn't dropped yet, so I don't want people to.
It don't look like I'm left off bad at
You know what I'm saying? Waves always left out, man. Always left out.
Alright, so it was episode 17.
17, something like that. 17. Episode 17.
Daily Finesse and J Waves with us. You know what I'm saying?
So
Arizona's finest.
We just about to get started.
Yeah.
What turned you into an alcoholic?
You gonna start off like that? I didn't get like a heads up or nothing.
What turned you into an alcoholic, man?
I wouldn't say alcoholic. I mean, I do drink a little bit. You know what I mean? But it's just the vibes. You know what I mean? Like, you have a cup right now, motherfucker. You walked into a cup. You know what I mean? Look at the vibes already.
I can't deal with you, man.
It's mainly for me. It's the studio vibes, man. I like to get lit. You know what I'm saying? Before I record, if I want to get some money, I like to get lit. If I want to pull up on something, I like to get lit. You know what I'm saying? They just go together. You know what I mean?
I can't do it, man. I can't hang around your ass no more. I quit drinking because of you. Man.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. How you feel about hanging out with this guy?
Daily is a bad influence.
100%.
He's a drinker, man. He's a drinker. Don't lie to you. Nah. I mean, shit, man. You know, we just turn up, bro. We just go crazy when it's time to go crazy, bro. You know, nothing excessive, but yeah, you know, we gonna keep some shots on ice, bro. That's just how it comes. That's with the territory every time.
I definitely know he a drinker, but I was hanging out with you one time.
Get him.
We had the fucking.
Get him. What you talking about?
We was at the B&B in Scottsdale.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, no, we say, we gonna turn it up, man. You know
Oh my God.
You know, we either gonna have some desert water or some Don Julio. You know what I mean? Don Julio didn't sponsor this, but we always gonna have some desert water.
It was crazy.
Yeah,
it was crazy that night.
Yeah.
I was there from like, what time I pull up? Like maybe.
You was rocking all day that day.
Yeah.
Like you came to the radio station.
Yeah.
And we went to the B&B.
I think we was at the radio at like 10 in the morning.
Damn.
I didn't leave till probably like midnight.
Yeah, we had like I think Aiden pulled up that day.
Yeah, DA pulled up.
Yeah, DA was on his rookie year type shit. He pulled up.
That shit was crazy. How did he pull up? How did you guys get to the?
Man, I think DA knew Mitch. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So they had locked in before. And then bro, he basically was like, yo, we got some shit going on at the house. Like, bro, we in the city, pull up. He pulled up in the G-Wagon, was chill. You feel me?
That was fire.
He was humble with it. I was fucking with it, bro. But yeah, shout
That
out
was
to the Sons
fire.
and all that.
That was fire. That's one of the stories I tell my son. Like, nah, I hung out with DA because he's a big Phoenix Suns fan, and for his birthday he wanted to meet DA. So I was trying to pull some strings, and I didn't know who to hit. Like, hey, who do I hit to? Like, I didn't know who knew him. Yeah. But it was like during COVID too, so we sat front row, and they didn't let us bring in a sign.
Damn.
Weird. So he was like just yelling out to him, and they couldn't interact with us or nothing. But that shit was crazy,
That was
but
a different type of time right there.
different time.
Yeah.
Different type of time. What you got?
Man.
You itching to say something?
I mean,
I know you've been ducking daily too.
I'm really.
Before he looked down, I know he wanted to come at me already.
I came with where my alkaline water? I don't even know.
Other side of you.
You know what I'm saying? Man, I just really want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, y'all got a project coming out, you know what I'm saying? Just talk a little bit about that. I know you said what it took, you only took like, what, 4 days to do it?
Oh.
Yeah.
4 days.
About, like, and what was like, you know what I'm saying, like the idea behind it? Like, you were just like, fuck it, let's just run the track.
Daily in ways and foe. Nigga.
Speaking of the Suns.
Man, we've been talking about it for a few years, you know what I mean? I linked with bro in LA, and we knocked out 30 Day Run Part 1, and then what's the R&B joint we did on my first project? Patience. And the vibes are just the same shit. We was on the same type of time, music, beat picking, all that type of shit. So we've been saying it for years, but both of niggas have been putting out hella projects, you know what I mean? So niggas just had to sit down and really get this shit done.
Yeah.
He came back to the city again and niggas just made it happen, you feel me? Casamigos and foe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was very lit.
Yeah.
Every day was lit.
What made you gravitate the waves? Like
The sound, bro.
The
Like
sound?
when I first heard him, I feel like shout out to Weston. Weston put me on. I put up to their show one time, the home team show and shit. And
I was there, DJ.
yeah, he was there. He was DJing.
I was DJ.
Yeah, I was
It
bringing
was
shots at your
the
ass.
second one. The
Yeah.
second one we did. Yeah.
And that's the first thing I heard outside of like me, Vino, and Rich and shit like that that had that sound like that. I don't know people that pick like samples and shit really that much out
Right.
here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I first heard him, I was like, this motherfucker dope. Like, who is this nigga? Like, I started looking into him. I'm out in Mexico sliding and shit. I'm playing his album. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I had to reach out to him. Like, nigga, that shit hard. Like, and it stuck. You know what I mean? We're in the same type of time.
Waves, how you feel about being like left out the city?
Man, shit. I mean, I feel like I'm hard. I feel like the real ones know. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, I'm low key back. You feel me? I'm here like popping in and out, but I feel like if they ever want to line it up on the track, bro, they know what it is. Like for real. You feel me? I feel like my work really speak for itself.
When I say left out, I mean like I don't ever hear anyone talking about
Yeah, me neither, bro.
J Waves, Will Clay, like nobody from that side of town.
Yeah.
Had like
I'll be a
what? Why do
poet,
you think that is?
I don't know what it is, bro. I'll be at home like eating a like breakfast burrito, chilling and shit. And they put out like the list of shit, and I'll be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas that hit me like, damn, bro, you should have been on this list. I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
With the burrito? What kind of burrito you get?
man, so I don't really do too much meat and shit. So I get like a country burrito, so egg, cheese, potato. I might throw some shredded chicken in there. So I don't eat pork and shit. So
Yeah, I don't eat pork either.
God.
so it'd be hard.
Why don't you eat
feel
pork?
me? Man, I just grew up that way. Like I just never
Really?
like, ate pork since I was a kid, bro.
Yeah.
So
You
it's
too?
nothing.
Good beef bacon, my boy.
Yeah,
Beef
bacon.
bacon. I never had
it's in
it.
the
I got a pack of it
refrigerator,
right
man.
now. I'll
Come
send
on,
you back
bro.
one.
That shit next level.
That shit go
Big
crazy.
What?
bro.
That
So,
shit's serious.
but yeah, man. But then I look at who make the list though, bro. So I be seeing about the list, and I be like, bro, I don't feel no way, cause you know,
Weirdos.
it is what it is. But if they think it's valid, it's valid, you know. But we gonna stand on the numbers in the business, bro. So
100%.
yeah. You know, we be outside though. They know what up.
100%. I feel like you don't make the list either. I mean, it's kind of rare that you. So I think there's a couple that you do, but
Yeah, I've made a couple of them, but then motherfuckers will like keep me out of the nominations and shit. And
there's some people that's up there
To
that's
be
not
honest,
supposed to be up there.
I don't give a fuck. Like I didn't heard niggas projects and I'm quiet. You feel me? Like, I'm the humble, chill niggas. I just don't really care to even get into the politics of that shit. But like, stop fucking playing. Like I didn't heard niggas projects. The fuck out of here. It ain't even close. They'll put me in some shit and pick somebody off of like who they think is. It ain't even the music they're picking. You know what I mean? Who they know the most to them personally. Them niggas ain't listening like that, but it is what it is. You know what I
Man,
mean?
we shit is over. We here,
But
man.
hey,
Keep the cameras rolling.
Hey, but every time shit drop, you the first nigga to see me in the bar. Hey, brother, I love your fucking music, bro. Let me get a shot. Like, shut the fuck up, niggas. I'm gonna stop shaking niggas' hands, man. I told niggas I'll finna out the mannequin. I'm gonna stop playing with y'all niggas for real.
Straight up.
How many people? How much money you think you spent on different dudes coming up and like, hey, take a shot and then they leave you the bill?
That frame up sound wild.
How
know,
you
my
spend
bad.
money on dudes?
Run that question. Hey, run that question back, my boy.
Rephrase that question, my boy.
Nah, nigga.
Crazy question.
Yeah, rephrase that, my boy.
How much money you spend on dudes?
Hey,
Nigga could've said people.
So how much money do you be tricking on dudes?
That shit wild.
Hell no.
question is that?
That's quite the builder.
Right. It sounds like he meant it from the heart. Too. Like,
Serious ass question. So
With the confidence, like he thought that question was gonna hit. He thought that question was gonna hit.
this is a good one. I got
That was the
right one. This should mix it up.
I got this one in the pocket right here.
man, fuck y'all.
yeah.
I can't believe it.
Rephrase that
Y'all
question.
switch my shit up. Man, fuck that question.
You trying to say how much paper I done spent, like, out at bars and shit, niggas pull up and...
Yeah, and they don't pitch in. How that make you feel?
It's laughable to me personally, but I'm the nigga that's like, I just don't really care. But if I'm having fun and I'm somewhere in a bar and a nigga approach me or a bitch approach me, whatever, and they know me from music and they just chopping with me, I mean, I'm just gonna be like, you want a shot, nigga? I'm having a shot. You want a shot, nigga?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy a fucking shot and look at you. I think it's awkward. So, you know what I mean? You next to me, nigga, take a shot, nigga, and say you would say, nigga, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? But if
I
you
don't
talking
believe
money
it.
wise, god damn, man.
Yeah.
You gotta give me a time frame, like within a year or some shit, or like,
Yeah, let's go. I know you was going crazy in
Bro.
like 2020 type shit.
That's when we was on the Golden Margarita days. I'd say easily, in probably 2 months, easily a 10 ball. Easily, effortlessly. I'm talking about niggas tabs is $1,300, nigga, and when the bill comes, niggas is out the door, and I'm only going there with a bottle of my hand lipstick, like, oh, y'all niggas, yeah,
I gotta use the restroom.
Yeah, for real. That's why I put that shit in a song, like, nigga.
Dang. On the bill, man.
Yeah, fuck out of here with that shit. We ain't got time for that no more. Now it's like, nah, I'm sliding who I slide with, and that's who, nigga, I'm drinking with.
Right.
Other than that, y'all niggas buying these shots, nigga. You owe me for the last 2 years.
The tab ran the fuck up.
Right, I'm God, nigga.
Who got the biggest tab with you right now?
Yeah. We want names too.
Ooh, names? Nah. I know motherfucker though.
What's the biggest
I know
tab?
one person. And he real good at sneaking away from tabs too.
Stallion?
And hit your ass the next day. Like nothing happened.
Stallion?
What you want, my boy?
Well, we on
Stallion?
Nah, I put my card out. I put my card. Hey.
Like it's different. Like a bitch, I expect like you know what I mean. I'm gonna buy a bitch some shots because I like the company. You feel me? So that's way different. I ain't pressing that. But for another nigga to come through and see you just popping bottles and you don't want to say nothing or throw, you know what I mean? It's different.
Hey, fuck you, dog. I spent some money, dog. This fucking guy.
Nah, Sally be popping them boys too. Stop playing.
You know they wrote it like there's a line about me in the song.
With the
On Two Cup Baby.
And on the other one, on the first joint.
Rose with Stallion, I think we ordered too many.
There's that one.
Cream soda.
Cream soda.
Damn, how many bars you got?
Come on, my boy. I was running it up.
And you wasn't outside yet.
You still
high school
diapers.
And Stallion know how to pop out though. I think even when he pulled up on us, he had like a whole bottle of like Bel Air or something. Like he pull up right, like he know how to like come correct. Like alright, I ain't just showing up. Like
this guy really tried to play me. That's crazy.
Yeah. No, Daily was going crazy in the club though. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he'd be like, bro, pop out. Like I'd be like,
no.
I'm in Arizona for the weekend. We'll be on. He's like, bro, I'm over here, bro. Yeah,
Who you telling?
Well, I pull up, bro. He be having cats in there trying to. It be some cats that be trying to do like shot wars with him though. Like they'll buy shots. Like niggas be getting aggressive in the club.
They're
Like,
losing.
like shit, what y'all drinking? Nigga, I got your shots, nigga.
Cool.
I didn't know you were cool. Like, all right, man. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, I was gonna pay for him. He flexing money, other niggas flexing money on me and shit. I'm drinking shots. I'm like, nigga, bro, I get the shots, nigga. Get the shots then.
We got the credit card.
Wow, like, that's the kind of shit Daily was stirring up. I'm like,
Man.
you got grown men in their feelings, bro, trying to buy me shots. Turn it up on me.
It was to the point like people were spending like $300, $350 on a bottle of Tito's. Like,
Oh yeah.
no.
Yeah,
Stop it.
Yeah, that's a crime right there. So
Just to say Daily's at the table.
And it was bad, nigga, because Golden had the hottest tequila bottles, nigga, you could ever find. Them shit never chilled, nigga. It was coming from the bottom, under the bar, shit.
Didn't they close down for like?
Didn't they water down shit though?
Yeah, they got closed down for water or some shit.
That's a lot of clubs.
Is that why they got closed down?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think Breakfast Bitch is right there now. Like they.
Nah,
they
it's
bought,
a new
They bought
spot.
that, or who bought that area?
Nah, it's like a new bar.
It's a new bar.
It's a
I
new
ain't
bar?
been there yet. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah,
That shit was jumping on Sundays, so I'm not gonna
crazy.
lie.
Yeah.
That Sunday
It
fun
was
day was
in
crazy.
there too.
And we used to go all night. I remember you put up one night and we was going
I was in the city
crazy.
one night. Yeah, I think you was eating like chicken wings.
Yeah.
And shit. You was chilling, vibed out, and I seen you had a whole little bottle situation going up, and I was like, man, here you go.
Yeah, man. that
There you
shit
go.
was- That was like the only day I liked to go out.
On Sunday?
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck like Friday, Saturday, and those like my days. The Sundays, this nigga start drinking early. You know what I mean? Hence why,
Yeah.
boys, I got
No, this is just orange juice.
We got time for him in this club too, boy.
Vibe, couch and shit.
5 minute rule.
That nigga trying to go crazy.
We finna go up.
I gotta be a dad after this. I can't do this.
Nah, that cup tastes good though for sure.
Yeah, it's
This nigga. Oh hell no! This nigga cup full of showers.
pour that shit in the sink.
Oh god.
Nah, it's hot in here with this fucking water.
It's 69. It's 68 in the crib.
Nah, lie.
Let me straight. Give me a couple minutes.
I'm lying though. So what inspired you to like come out here and just start flexing on people?
Like just in the city, just popping out type shit.
Yeah.
I don't even want to call it flexing. I just be doing normal
Good job.
shit.
Good job on no pause on
You know
that,
what I
my
mean?
boy.
He said what?
Yeah, you see how I switch it up.
Good job on the pause, bro.
Yeah.
You're phrasing your question.
Nah, I just be just popping out, just doing whatever I want to do, bro, honestly. It ain't even, I don't really give a fuck about flexing on niggas out here at all, honestly. I just, whatever I think is fly and I feel like doing that day or whatever is just what I'm gonna do, you know what I mean?
I think like you were saying, Friday and Saturday is kind of, even Thursday is played out now. Like
I mean, what day do you go out there?
You go Sundays.
Sunday.
Sundays is like more family oriented. Like
Yeah, dude, I got church on Sunday.
yeah, you go to church, then you bring a girl with you, like sip a little mimosa, you know what I'm saying? And then you don't get in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got no reason to be in trouble.
He's like, I don't be in trouble.
No comment.
Nah, not even with that, but you don't get in trouble like with different dudes.
Pause, my boy. Pause.
That nigga Stallion on a different
You need to go to the restroom and gather yourself or some shit?
I'm just saying. So last episode, look, look, last episode, he was telling there was girls that we were at. He gets mad when I say he's my nephew, cause he thinks I'm like cock.
I don't say I get mad when he said he's my nephew around females.
No cap. I thought y'all niggas was brothers for so long.
Why did everybody say that shit?
Nigga, you motherfuckers
We don't even look like.
Yes, you fucking do. Bro, I swear to God, I think Prince told me, and I was like, get the fuck out of here. It's like,
That with nephew?
I swear to God,
Yeah, he's my
nephew. That's crazy.
I just don't like when he be saying that shit in front of females, cause I feel like he's sunning me.
Nah, that's.
Nah, niggas don't think like that.
Anyway, so the girls was like, we asked the girls, and they were like, nah, that's kind of cool. The dude was like, nah, he's
Nah,
sunning
like, I
you.
get what you saying.
That nigga started
like,
pissing out. I feel like,
yeah.
this kind of cool.
Like, what the fuck?
Cool.
Fuck out of here.
Nah, he was like, I feel what you're saying. And then this guy was like, yeah, maybe just don't say it around dudes. I'm like, why would I say that around dudes, my boy?
You see what I'm saying?
What's up with you, bro?
That's wild. That's
Fucking
wild.
weirdo. Fucking goofball.
What Waves? What's your like bottle rat experiences? Cause I know you was on tour.
So what's my what experience?
The bottle rat experiences. Cause I know you like you was hanging with, you know,
Yeah.
upper echelon type people.
I mean, shit, bro. You know, it get tricky, bro. Like when them bottles and shit. So I've been in a lot of sections,
Crazy.
bro. Like when them bottles is out, bro. It be like a lot of females trying to get to them, but it be a lot of niggas trying to get to the bottle too, bro. Like,
The
you know what I'm
guys.
saying? Niggas be putting their cups in the mix, bro.
I don't drink, motherfucker.
They putting their cup over there like before the females. You know what I'm saying? Like
They the
be
ones
trying
that
to
like
get to
open
it,
their
like,
they open their mouth to
but see, I
nah.
done had some experiences too, like where it's like, you know what I mean, like it'll be some bottle rats over there, but it's like, bro, I gotta get my niggas right first. Pause. You feel me?
Right,
But it's like, you know, if I got 2 bottles, I gotta make sure like I ain't finna just give all to the females, cause they'll get going on your shit too. They'll get going on you. Feel me? They'll take some shots.
Take a shot of back.
And they'll try to go find
Wow.
another find the next table to go get some shots at. So you gotta kind of like. Gotta give them like little samples. You gotta treat it like Costco. Like I'm gonna give you a little shot right now. You feel me? And if you want the rest, you gonna meet me at the register. You feel me? Like it's at the register. You know, all 6. You feel me? So you gotta know, like, all right, bro, I ain't gonna give them too much. But yeah, bro, it'd be crazy when I see dudes like hungry for the shot. Like, oh shit, we got 42 over there. Them niggas is quick with the cup. Like, bro, just relax.
For the shot is crazy.
For the shot. Like,
That's
bro, it's
wild.
a whole bar, bro.
Like you go pick up a bottle
Like,
for like
I'll go to the bar before I'll be like, hey, bro.
yeah,
That's right. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like, unless you my brother, then I'm like, hey, nigga, you
Yeah.
know what to do. You know what I mean? Get me right. You feel me? But, oh, man.
You really dropped something?
No, not on the carpet. On the
What's
fucking
putting in the
interface.
equipment?
Hurry up, God,
Oh, man.
That's a
Oh,
shot
shit.
on tops. Let me get this one shot.
Yeah. Get him a shot glass, bro.
Shit, nigga, I
Get
swear,
him
you getting a shot.
Get him a shot glass, man. That's a penalty flag from the play.
God.
Hey, as we continue,
I don't believe it.
Waves. I don't even know. I don't really. I barely met Waves at
At
the
the shoot.
shoot.
At the Spend Some Money shoot.
So are you from? What side of the city are you from?
Man, I'm from Phoenix, bro. I'm from the South Side.
South side.
Yeah.
And how did you get into?
Yeah, just make sure
music?
it's
Man, bro,
Make sure it's only one shot
I've been
glass.
doing music since I was young. My cousin had a studio when I was like 14. He had a studio in the crib that a lot of people used to go record at and all that. Yeah, bro, I used to just come through and cut records, bro. Started rapping when I was young.
No, you can do
You
it.
said 14.
Yeah, 14. I was been rapping since I was like 9, 10 years old. But yeah, bro, that's how I kind of got started. I mean, you know, just been dropping a couple projects since then. Yeah, you know most of the heavy hitters in the city and all that. But yeah, man, no, that's what we at with it.
How
Man.
did you
can
get
cut it.
in contact with, or how did you like build a
When he dies.
relationship with Will Clay?
Will Clay, that's my brother, man.
That's your
So,
like blood brother, or?
Nah, it's not my blood brother, but damn near. You feel me? That's my dog. I just talked to him last night. But yeah, no, we went to high school together, man. So I know him like since my freshman year in high school.
Where, you went to
I
Carl
went to,
Hayden?
No, I went to Mountain Point. Yeah,
At
Mountain
least you
Point.
didn't go to Carl Hayden.
Yeah. No, I know about y'all. You had a couple of hoopers and stuff over there back in the day.
Oh no, I didn't go to Carl Hayden.
Oh,
man.
man,
I'm from the west side. I went to Tulsa.
Okay. Yeah. You out there then. But yeah, no, we met like my freshman year, bro. And then, you know, people don't know, like, Will was low-key like a crazy athlete his whole life. Like, played football,
Yeah.
track, all that shit. And he used to, like, kind of, like, want to rap, though, back then. So when I was, like, 16, you know, people knew I was in the studio and shit. and he would pull up at the crib, but he was singing back then, you know. So he'd come through like sing some records, be like, bro, we need to do this, but it was hard to get studio time back then, so niggas, you know, ain't had a bag like that all the way. But yeah, like when we got older, our relationship just maintained, and you know, through some of my other brothers like Don and Mitch, they known bro since they was like 12, so we just kind of grew up together, and yeah, bro, so yeah.
You basically met everyone like through high school?
Yeah, like middle school, yeah, like most like middle school or high school, you know what I'm saying? Most of my cats I know. And we just done kept it solid since then, you feel me? But yeah, that's how far we go back though, for real.
Okay.
So,
how was it like growing up and then like seeing the people that you know win gold medals, make it to the NFL, get signed? Like, how was that?
Man, that shit was exhilarating, bro. Like when you know people that ain't got like nothing, you know what I mean? And you watch that grind and like you really like championing for them. Like it was like, to me, it's like your regular people. It's just like, man, they ain't feel different to me. But for other people on the outside, they be like, yo, that's crazy.
Right.
It would still be crazy for me, but I'm like, man, bro, you just killed that shit. Bro. I seen you on
Yeah.
jumping out the gym. You feel me? But like those other people, that like, yo, so like they be a little starstruck. But like seeing it in the whole, bro, you be like, bro, that's far. It like it's inspiring, bro. It's like, bro, I need to do my shit. I need to go hard. Like these niggas out here really doing shit. You feel me? So yeah, same thing with Mitch when he got signed to YG and shit, bro. Like I saw that whole shit happen. You know, from nothing to, you know what I mean, being out there in these houses, in these clubs, in these studios and all this shit. So yeah, bro, for me, just exciting, bro. Just like motivating at the end of the day. Like shit, bro, let's get it. You know what I mean? Like I want to be around the winners, bro. Like if you count taking losses, bro, you ain't on your shit. Like I ain't really trying to be around you. You feel me? That's slow motion. You about motion.
Nah, I definitely go ahead.
I was just trying to get.
Oh, I got it.
I'm trying to get rid of the serious questions first, because I just want game really. So it's like, because I'm an artist, you know, I'm an artist. I don't think you've heard my music before.
No, not yet.
But you know, I'm just starting to get into this artist shit. So
yeah,
I just really like would want to know like your guys' like blueprint, as far, not blueprint, but like how you guys go into like marketing and shit like that, and like networking, and especially you being in, like you used to live in LA.
Yeah.
I don't know if you still live there or not, but like how do you like make those connections, and then also like your networking for like dropping this project and like your albums that you dropped before and the shit that you dropped before. Like what's your networking blueprint, and like how do you like, how is it like, especially for you in LA, how do you like network in LA?
Man, I feel like it's really one, you gotta know who yourself is. Like you gotta know yourself, right? You gotta know how to pop out, bro. Be you at all times, and you also gotta know like when to pull the trigger. And like what I mean by that is like when you in the opportunity, it's knowing the season. Like, you know, market yourself, sell yourself. You know, if you just kind of quiet, you stand in, you blend in, they gonna treat you like that. Like okay, you just a civilian, you just a bystander, you're not trying to be a star. You know, you know what I mean? And I had to kind of like watch that. I would be certain places like, man, I'm Star Trek too, you know what I mean? I was in the studio with Schoolboy Q, you know what I mean? Like, I had a song called Groovy Q, you feel me, at that time? I'm like, bro, I got a whole song named after this nigga, you know what I mean? But you know, it was like, wasn't the time and place, you know what I mean? Like, because at the same time, you trying to vibe, you trying to make connections, you want to be like, hey, bro, I ain't trying to hear that shit. But I had to learn at a certain point, you got to be like, fuck all that. Yeah. Like, I need to, you know what I mean? Like, I got to be face forward. Like, I got to let you know what I'm doing. So, it's really just having a game plan, making sure you know, like, all right, I got the music, you know, I got the merch, you know, we got shows. We got motion, you know what I mean? We trying to do, you know, hand to hand. We trying to make sure that we pulling up on the people. You got to be outside. Like, you can't really make it happen on a digital aspect. You know what I mean? Because it's like you just hide behind the keyboard at that point. Like, people can't see you, they can't feel you, they can't touch you. It don't even seem real. You know what I mean? But like, that's why I go crazy when people go to shows and they see their favorite artists. It's like, bro, this shit feel real. I don't even see this person on Instagram or in my headphones and shit. Like, they right there. So you got to be right there when you try to make that journey happen. Like, I feel like they gonna fuck with you more. You feel me?
Although, like, when he says you can't really make motion digitally, that could be like the starting point, because that was my starting point with like with Waves, with Daily. No, I don't even think it was with Daily, but it was like West End Print, because me and Daily met in person first. But I would just digitally throw out mixes, and then like the songs that I would fuck with, I'll put them in the mixes, and that's what put me on the radar to then like, hey, come to the show, Stxlly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or pull up or do this and do that. But then again, it goes back to say, like, you actually got to be out. Like, you can start it that way.
You can kick it off that way, but you for sure got to be outside, bro. Like,
you got to play that shit smart, though, at the same time. Because, like, even though we're saying be outside, it's like pick and choose when you want to be outside. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, though.
Like, I'll show up to shit that I feel is beneficial. If I need to meet somebody or shake a hand to get to somewhere else I need to go, then I'll pop out to that shit. but you don't want to be the nigga that's out every
Yeah,
fucking
crash
weekend and
dummy.
everything goes on because
Yeah.
they feel like they see you so much.
Yeah, you're
Right.
oversaturated, man.
I fucked up doing that shit for a while, and I had to chill out. Now I'm in the crib. I don't really go to no shit unless it's a listening party or something to do with music, because it don't make sense. But when you're seeing me every fucking day, you want motherfuckers to idolize you, right? You ain't seeing Future in every fucking club you go to. You just walk up and see this nigga, you know what I mean? So you gotta pop out when it's right. And every time you do it, you fly. And, you know, that's that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Stab me.
he ain't out like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I feel
But
you.
that's the niggas with presence type shit.
Yeah.
One thing I did learn from Daily is he hit me one time to go out, and I was like, I was trying to make up an excuse.
Sounds about right.
So,
About right.
so I was like, yo, I don't got a haircut. He was like, bro, just put a hoodie on and
He'll get you outside.
like, fuck.
Yo, bro, gonna get you outside. He'll get you outside.
Man. Now to touch back though on like idolizing your friends for being like, you know, for being at that top tier. I kind of feel where you're coming from with that, because I'm the same way with them, right?
Yeah.
I don't know them on a level that you do, but I do know them on a level that most people don't.
Yeah.
So you know, I could be in the house and watch watch Will do the Olympics with my son, and then my son's like, oh, Dad, that's your friend?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's my friend. You know, hey, this is his clothing, this is his merch.
Repping right now.
Yeah, you feel me?
Elevate you on.
And even with Cap, like,
Yeah.
you know, I could show like, nah, he played in the NFL. Look, and then we go to the NFL experience,
And he up there.
and he up there, and I go shake his hand, and my son's just looking at me like, oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's a different type of vibe, and it's not like a starstruck type of vibe either, cause
Yeah.
I mean, we really sat in the house and was kicking shit,
Politics
and
and all that,
yeah,
go the long way. Nah, I think with you, Stallion, I feel like when you was talking about like the digital part and then being outside, I feel like when you outside, you got to show and prove.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I think the first time like I met you was at our first show, our home team situation show, and I think we had Chalk. Chalk was DJing.
Yeah.
He brought you to DJ too. And,
nah, he didn't bring me.
No, you didn't bring you.
Nah.
What happened? What's up?
This is the crazy thing.
Shit, tell me this.
Look, this is the crazy thing.
Yeah.
I want to figure this out, and I want to ask him myself.
Yeah.
I never really got to ask him, but Will hit me. I didn't follow Will. Will didn't follow me.
Yeah.
But he hit me and was like, yo, bro, I see what you're doing.
Damn.
Bring your laptop and pull up. You can spend tonight if you want to, if you're available.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, shit. So earlier in the day, I hit Pawson up.
Yeah.
And, no, he hit me up, and he's like, yo, pop out to the show with me tonight. And it was the home
Same
team show.
Yeah.
Because he was hosting it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, bet, all right. Maybe like 30 minutes later, Will hit me with that.
Yeah.
So I called Malcolm. I'm like, yo, did you set this up, bro?
Yeah.
He's like, nah. So this is where I learned. Malcolm told me, he's like, yo, you never know who's watching you.
Nah, straight
Make sure
up.
you're always doing some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, fuck. Like,
Yeah. You had that bitch rocking
that shit was crazy. But yeah, that's the first time I met Chalk. That's the first time I met everybody there.
Yeah, yeah. That first one was going crazy.
Yeah.
That first show we had was up. You know what I'm saying? So, but okay, yeah. He done changed the story for me.
Yeah.
I got a history lesson. and
Nah, that shit was wild. It
That's
was
fire,
wild.
bro. Yeah, cause I just remember Chalk was DJing, and I seen you DJ. So I'm like, oh damn, this must be like Chalk dude. Like,
Nah,
in.
it was Will. Will hit me and was like,
But that's fine.
yo, pull up. So that's why like it's on after that it was like a different respect level. It's not like, oh, that's just the artist, or like that's
Yeah.
just someone from the city. It's like, nah, he really is tapped
Yeah.
in.
No,
If
facts.
I wasn't following him,
Yeah,
he wasn't
yeah,
following me.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like a different like.
Man, that's the power of the internet,
Man,
bro. Yeah, that
crazy.
shit expose you to a lot of shit. You feel me? So you don't know who come across your stuff. So yeah,
Crazy.
yeah, that shit up. Yeah.
And then I met this guy from being out.
Being alcoholic.
I definitely was.
Hey, man,
I definitely was an alcoholic back then.
Oh, who the
I
fuck
think
you telling?
the first night I met Daily, we popped like
Who the fuck you telling?
13 bottles or some shit.
Oh, easy.
it sounds about right.
Yeah,
Sounds
too
right.
much, so.
Sounds right.
I couldn't do that right now.
Nah,
I'd be asleep for sure. One bottle.
Yeah, nah.
I'm not even about to spend that much money on shit.
Yeah,
Like,
it don't make sense no
Yeah.
more. It don't make sense no more.
nah.
Started talking about shit like your retirement and taxes and shit like that. Like, what can I really do with that
Yeah,
money?
we were grown. Yeah, I think.
I think I was shot up too. Like when I first got with Daily, it's so crazy because he was going to LA a lot. You know what I'm saying? He was in LA a lot, and I remember he had like a whole week booked at like Bootleg Hair Studio, and he was hitting me like, you know, and I'm not like antisocial, but like if I don't really know you, like I ain't really about like to pop out. You feel me? So he was hitting me. He was like, man, bro, like what's up, bro? Like I'm in the studio for like a week, bro. Like come on, like let's lock in, let's get some shit going. And I'm like, damn, you know, I'm cooking. Like, I'll be making a lot of breakfast and shit. So I think I was making some breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, all right, like, let me see what's up. I'm gonna pull up on bro. Pulled up. He had the beats rocking and shit like that. And then we ended up cutting the record. And then, like, when we was in the studio, it just felt like hella natural. And, like, we was vibing out, like, bro was pouring shots, we laughing and shit. I'm like, all right, bro, it's cool. And then after that shit, we just kept doing sessions. And then shit, bro, it just kind of turned into, like, you know what I mean? Like a cool brotherhood, you know what I'm saying? Like, we were just, bro, easily just tapping in all the time, cooking all the time. And then it just, like, built up outside of that, you feel me? But, yeah, you gonna have a shot ready, though, because you had a shot ready for me. But I ain't gonna turn shit down, though. You know that. You know, I never turned it down. You ain't never seen it, man.
I'm turning that shit down.
You got one right here, though.
Hey, yeah. I gotta take
Hey, he was gonna wait the whole end of the show and be like, shit, let's get out of here, Stxlly.
I was trying to segue.
Get the fuck up out of here.
Now you can pack the bags as quick as a motherfucker.
All right, great. That's a wrap.
Yeah. Listen.
You about to take
Now
that?
with y'all.
It's smooth, man.
Alright,
Cheers. Listen, y'all come here, man. You already know it's love. We get lit, we vibe out no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I only got one rule in the crib. You know what I'm saying? My niggas got their shoes on this motherfucker on the new carpet. You know what I'm saying?
Take your fucking shoes off.
Hey.
Oh, you talking about me?
Good.
Yeah, you.
I got my, it's all good. You already know. You know what I'm saying?
My
Just
bad,
see me
dog.
here in the good Nike slacks.
My bad.
Yeah,
We go put these shit. Hey, I wore clean socks just because I knew this shit was gonna come.
You can get caught slipping. You know what I mean? So I keep the carpet right.
You don't got
you know what I'm saying?
you don't got the dirty clean socks, the crusty clean ones.
Anybody walked in here with some dirty ass socks on time?
Nah, I ain't caught nobody slipping yet. Hey, I swear to God, I'll give him a pair before you walk around my shit from dirty motherfuckers.
You might as well just wear your shoes.
Hey, get the motherfuckers off. You good, bro?
It's part of the bar tab and shit.
We're gonna add it up.
Oh, God.
It's part of the bar tab.
Man, you ever met someone that you wasn't vibing with? Because I feel like you vibe with everybody.
Yeah.
You ever met someone that's like, nah, I ain't fucking with him
Like studio wise or just in general?
in general? Because I always wonder why you don't call me no more.
Oh no, you don't be picking up, man. I be here, I'm saying. My nigga be hitting me on the casino vibes. I be trying to stay away from them motherfuckers, man. I'm up the last little time.
You got me addicted to the casino.
Bro, that shit is very addicting.
Duh.
And that's probably like, I'm gonna blame fucking Rich for that shit, cause nigga, he taught me how to fucking play blackjack. I never gambled before that shit. But nigga, I would be up so fucking much money right now if I did not gamble. Like, no, that shit's bad.
Sound like some shit I'd say.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Like,
Yeah, I
went
lost
to Vegas and lost something so serious, nigga, that I had to rethink my entire life. Like in 2 months.
You was trying to figure out how you can come back home.
You ever seen that movie, The Gambler, with Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's going crazy.
Bro, I lost 40 in 2 months, nigga.
Fuck.
Fuck. I mean, I saw my fucking son, nigga. I swear to God. 40 in 2 fucking months. I had to go home, nigga. I ain't answering calls for weeks, nigga. I'm in the dark, nigga, in the room, nigga.
I think I remember that. I used to FaceTime y'all, nigga.
That nigga like, why you always in the dark? Like, nigga, I'm just chilling.
Just chill.
2 p.m. and shit. I'm like, yeah, bro.
Think about life and shit.
That shit woke me the fuck up, though.
Fuck. What was you doing? You was like, how much were you betting to have?
I know. What were you betting on?
It just depends, man. Like, it depends how I feel. But, like, Vegas is obviously a different vibe. you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they'll get your ass smooth because, like, I get, like, free sweets and shit when you go out there. And they'll be like, all right, we're going to give you $800 of gambling money. You got your room free. Just pay the taxes. And then we're going to pay for your dinners. So you already like, oh, bet. I'm going to take this little 800-day gaming and go play with this shit. But you got a 9 in your fucking pocket. So you lose that 8. You're like, shit, it wasn't my money. And now you in there fucking betting. Yeah. But my thing is, if I lose, like, say I'm getting smacked for, like, 2 bands or something, I aggressively start betting to try to get that shit back. Because I'm like, nigga, I lost 15 hands in a row. Nigga, how am I lose again? Like, this next one got to be the one.
They get you.
Your ass.
They get you. Now, I definitely learned from you, though, when we went one time, and before we walked in, you were like, all right, what's the plan? Nah, look.
Yeah, you got the plan.
I'm telling you, like, check this out. So he goes, what's the plan? Like, he's asking me for the plan, and I'm like, fuck it, let's just double our money. He's like, all right, bet. We walk up there, 17 minutes.
Lost it all.
Doubled it.
Double.
Oh, okay.
And it's
Come
not.
on now.
Yeah, fuck out of here. Yeah. But it's not like you know how you get that itch, like, nah, let's keep going.
Like that fiend itch?
Yeah. He was like, nah, we out. We didn't even finish one drink. We was out there.
Yeah.
Double the money.
Go ahead and put
If you got-
put the phone number for the gambling hotline and shit.
But nah, if you got that control to do that, you'll be straight. Because when you stay there, nigga, you're eventually going to get hit.
Yeah, I got hit a couple
You know what I'm
times.
saying?
Can't go back and forth with the casino neither, man.
Nah. Speaking of that, I got those dice right there.
Well, you trying to play some crap?
Nah, I play a little game. It's something like it. You know what I mean? We roll dice real quick. Low number get a shot for sure. You know what I
You
mean?
can take this cover if you want.
We not playing this game if it has to deal with shots.
Oh no, it's just house rules. If I go to your house, you got rules I gotta follow. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it go. It ain't gonna be nothing crazy. You know what I mean? Play a round or two. You know what I'm saying?
Play around until you want to film it.
We can do
We can do it on the fly.
For sure, film it.
I see these.
Or we play a word rule. You feel me? We got to say a word, and anytime you niggas say it, it's a shot, nigga. And I know
What's the
words
word?
for your ass niggas, dude. That nigga say dude, it's a shot. No problem. Hey, and he pauses, nigga. And he
We're not doing this,
play
man.
low number. We play low number. Just one little quick little.
Let's
you know
do
what
it.
I'm saying?
Let's do it. Want me to get these
Please,
motherfuckers?
please. This is random. Hey, it's just random shit. We like to do random shit. You know what I mean? I like to. We trying to, you know what I'm saying? Get
What we
entertained
doing?
and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, want me to touch the dice too?
Oh, what we doing?
Oh, I'll grab one if you want me to, but I'm just saying I grab the
Hey,
dice.
check those dice,
So I
bro.
gotta grab two.
Yeah, just two.
Hey, check those dice.
Everybody got a roll too. Go ahead. Let me get a roll real quick.
Hey, what are we rolling for?
You said low number.
Low number. Lowest number.
Lowest number, take a shot.
And if you tie for the lowest number, y'all gotta battle that out.
Let's get this on film real quick. On top of here.
All right, let's see what you rocking with.
Fuck.
Big foe.
Hey, that's
Big
what
foe, where you at, my boy?
That's how you back that
Big
up.
foe.
So lowest number takes a shot.
Yep.
Yeah, right now Stallion looking.
Ooh. Big foe.
Alright.
Come on, man.
Alright.
7-11. That's all the nigga knows. 7-11.
Bang.
Oh, this nigga wins.
Shit, I ain't rolling no snake eyes, nigga.
That nigga snake eye.
Boy, I should have turned my life, you know.
Woo.
Get that shot daily.
Hey, you see yourself out the gate too, bro.
I'm gonna go pour this shit.
That's
Fuck
what
you.
Hey, in the top joint, the top cabinet to the left,
Yeah.
there's shot glass up there, buddy.
That might be my time to go to the casino rolling that second.
This one right here?
Yep. Yep, to the top left. It's all good. I wanted to shot any motherfucking way. You know what I mean? Definitely nothing.
My boy got the gallon tequila in this
Good
motherfucker.
Good night.
Hey, Stallion, they can still hear you if you want to.
I know, that's why I'm keep talking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but
We put a little bit more in this motherfucker.
At least you took it. You know what I'm saying? I got it.
yeah, I took it. I took it.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no half step. Stood on business.
Still on business. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't make no faces. I ain't.
Ain't no
Yeah, man.
faces.
Oh, he filled my shit to the brim. I try to show my niggas some love. I see how niggas doing.
Say, no, don't look at it.
Trust me,
Let me
brother.
take that mic for you.
I ain't trying to shit no more. It's all good because in 10 minutes we playing it again. Trust me, I'm gonna get you on
Hey,
that.
you wild for that. All right, straight legs.
That hurt
Oh,
me.
man, all right.
That
I
hurt
can't
me.
do it. I can't do it.
Hey, be like that.
Where's my water at?
I thought you was trying to lose some money. One time I was watching them play dice.
What you say?
I said I was watching them play dice. What video shoot?
When you watch us play that?
Y'all niggas was absolutely at the video shoot playing real dice.
Yeah, it probably was.
What video shoot was this?
Oh, yeah, where?
Was this the
The show I seen was Will Clay and
Yeah, D3.
And D3.
Yeah, that's what we was going.
Maybe it was that one.
Yeah, that's when we was inside the little studio and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The niggas was playing for real money. In
No,
that
so
video.
look,
Crazy.
So like how you asked me about Will, this is how I really got like. Will used to have dice games. So Will, you know what I mean? Like he used to have like, so basically like at his crib, I would go over to his crib like at nighttime. He'd be like 8, 9 o'clock. This is in high school. And basically, like his whole garage was just like a little mini casino. They had a ping pong table in there.
Damn.
And then this everybody used to go over there to shoot dice. You know what I'm saying? So like Will was in there breaking them down. You feel me? So like when he see a pair, you know what I mean? If he seen this episode, like bro gonna hop on them dice. You know what I'm saying?
hop on
Hey, I'm about to crack Will for it. I'm gonna crack Will for a smooth little something. Next time I see
play
her.
at your own risk, now, you know what I'm saying? Play at your own risk. Like I think I'm about to shot with bro maybe like once or twice. You feel me? But I'm like, bro, I ain't really. I done lost some money. I done lost PlayStations. I done lost
PlayStations?
Yeah, bro. Like, you know, like when you done got hit, you done got clinked out. Like, you start getting the shit. You like, you know, niggas be like, well, I shoot for your outfit. I'm like, niggas trying to take the clothes off your back.
Hey, what your mom say though? When you don't have no PlayStation anymore.
So look, so this is what like. So I did lose my PlayStation. There's no cap. Like,
I let Will borrow it.
You know what was so crazy when I lost my PlayStation? I was shooting dice with this nigga named EJ. And he ended up hitting me for my PlayStation because I think I got burned on the cash. And I was like, bro, I got a little, you know what I mean? Put it down there, you know what I'm saying? And then hit me straight out the gates. I think he was 7 out the gate. Right after that, we all had to ride in the same car, and he had the homie taking the GameStop and sold my PlayStation immediately. You know what I'm saying? Got that cash. You know, GameStop give you some bullshit prices for it too. I'm like, damn, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
could have gave me 2 days. I got
that
bought
nigga
it back.
said, fuck the PlayStation. He said, I want all bread, but I was
Ridiculous.
like, nah, I had to like keep that shit on the low. You know what I mean? I just stopped acting like I wasn't in the games and shit no more. You know? I'm just mad like that Madden. I'm like, nah. You love Madden. You love Madden. I'm not really. I'm playing Spyro again.
I got for a PlayStation one time, but it was by my pops.
Damn.
My pops sold that shit. A PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
That shit came out, you know, it was like $650.
Yeah, PS3 was going crazy.
I went to go grab me one. Sold that shit to the pawn shop, $150.
Damn.
Gone.
Yeah. I mean, it be like that sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
I don't believe it.
Yeah.
What you got, my boy? You about to take another shot?
Hell no. Fuck out of
You
here.
want one?
Taking that shot of water.
What's up with these joints right here? You know, I'm not your friend if I don't have one of these. That's crazy.
I was thinking that too. I was looking at y'all caps and shit, and I'm like, me and Wade's got.
I was gonna ask you if you want me to wear one. I'll wear one. Which
That's
one matches with
right.
my fit the most?
all of them.
I'm pretty.
Quite the sales.
Anything.
Wait,
Quite the sales.
I know I hit you a few times for some merch.
You hit me for a sweater one, yeah.
I still ain't got it. That's crazy.
I sent you some photos of some shit. So pick one. There's a couple over there. You know what
I don't believe it. As many times I've been out with you,
That's crazy.
I ain't got nothing.
It's a couple over there hung up, you know what I'm saying? And I got the shit in back, so I gotta bust down on the machine real quick and ain't nothing, you know what I mean?
Real life hustler, man.
What made you get into doing the embroidery and shit?
Man, I low-key always wanted to do that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't really give a fuck about like making like a brand for everybody else. I just wanted to wear my own shit that nobody had.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when I was wearing it, I would do a little smart shit. I would post a picture, and I wouldn't even say shit. I wasn't even tagging myself or nothing. I would just see if niggas asked about it, and if enough niggas like that shit dope. What brand is that? Then I was like, I know I can sell that shit. You know what I mean? But I just love hats, bro. That's my main thing. Hats just I ain't got to cut, nigga. Like you said, hoodie. I'm throwing a hat on something. You know what I mean?
Nah, I feel it. That's how I am with my shit. Like, I'd rather just make my own shit.
Yeah.
Get the wholesale, so I ain't gotta pay $350 for a fucking t-shirt.
All money in, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I go get the
And
wholesale.
then once you
joint.
start going to the wholesale, you start realizing like you in hat club. How the fuck am I paying fucking $48 extra for this fucking hat that cost these niggas $5 to make? Nigga,
Exactly.
Like, it just makes sense. You know what I mean? Make that shit
Exactly.
yourself.
There's this dude I follow on Instagram. He like gives out everyone's wholesaler.
I heard some
I'm
shit.
gonna send it to you. But he gives out like Fear of God wholesaler, Supreme, like all the big names. Like even the girl shit like Skims and like you know the leggings and all that.
No, that's hard.
That's a play though. That's a play for sure.
I need some dope quality like t-shirts.
That's a play. And you could kind of tell too, like when different brands do like these big ass closeout sales, like.
Oh yeah.
Are
You mark that motherfucker down 40%? Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Still a dub.
yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, I definitely learned that shit because I do some shit like I'll give away free merch, but you just got to pay the shipping.
Yep.
So then the shipping will be like
Cover
my
the
cost.
shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you definitely learn that type of
They,
shit.
you know, you giving out too much game right now. You gotta cool it.
I know.
I ain't gonna get to sell no more hoodies no nigga.
God damn.
Next time you see them, yeah, bro, the motherfucker.
Oh god. You can drop the business everything.
For free.
I don't believe it. So you say you make breakfast a lot,
Yeah, man.
and I know you like to get in your little cooking
Little
bag.
culinary bag.
What if we sponsor a cook off?
And I smoke that, boy.
Sure.
Ooh.
That's big talk.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Daily could cook his ass off though. I done tasted like hella meals. I'm so
salmon go
mad,
crazy.
so I only cook one meal in this household. I came over here on a lit night. You know what I'm saying? It's like 2, 3 in the morning.
It was trash.
No. Hold on. Ain't nobody jump over here. That's almost worse than your dude question, bro.
How much money you spend on this shit?
Hey, no. I'm just. Hey, I didn't ask the question. Shit. But now look. So we get back from the club and shit. No, we got back from the studio session. We left the studio. Then we what? Did we go to the club or something too? Or we was trying to go somewhere. I think we went nowhere. We left the studio. We came back here, and everybody was hungry. They're like, "Oh, let's eat some food. Let's eat." So Daddy pulled out this frozen ass chicken at 2:30 in the morning. And they like, all right, bro, shit, you trying to like cook this? I'm like, yeah, bro, like, I was supposed to cook. It's like a whole pack of frozen chicken hard as a rock. So I'm trying to just defrost this shit. and I ain't nothing here but like rice. I think I pulled out some rice, nigga, and some chicken and some broccoli. And I'm trying to go crazy at like 3 in the morning. Everybody fall asleep, but I'm trying to like make this meal in 20 minutes. So it wasn't my like best meal. I was like under pressure. I was drunk and everybody was sleeping. I'm like, man, fuck this shit.
It was cool.
It was straight. No, it was straight, bro. But I'm like, if I like when I be coming over, he be having like 4 or 5 hours to cook dinner and shit. He got, you know what I mean, the whole while.
Yeah.
But he presented shit right though. Like, but I like if we lined it up and y'all sponsored it, you know what I mean? Like, shit, you know, I probably have to roll bro for his money, man.
Damn. Playing for a PlayStation or what?
He got one down there.
Run that for sure.
He got one down there.
Niggas definitely be here cooking both ways, but no, I'm with that. And it's funny because I've been wanting to do this shit on.
I'm just telling you now, his salmon.
Oh yeah, that's untouchable.
Pause. His salmon is crazy.
Nobody, it's unfuckable for sure.
Like crazy.
I should have been a chef, low key. I was been telling niggas like, fuck the rap shit. If this shit don't work, the next year shit got in the kitchen, nigga. I swear to God, nigga.
Start a food truck.
But I've been wanting to start this. I got this YouTube channel I've been wanting to open up, man. But I want to put the music with the cooking shit to where like, I probably am a terrible interviewer, I'm sure, but I want to have like different artists and shit pull up, whatever my niggas, whatever how we do it, and menu with different changes. You know what I'm saying? Every day, different menu type shit we pop out. But I got a producer here this time. He cooking up beats. I'm in the kitchen whipping some shit up. Like, hey, this is what's going on. I'm making this real quick. Blah blah blah.
The cook up.
Boom. Yeah.
Damn, we need to bleep that
Cooking
out.
with daily. You feel
Yeah,
me?
you gotta take that out.
Yeah.
Type shit.
That's it. No, I said you gotta take out that name. That name was fire.
Yeah,
I ain't
nah.
gonna say it again.
I'll bleep that shit out.
Hey, but I will say this: we got a show coming up in like 30 days.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
gonna have hot plates outside. You feel me? We're gonna have some plates out there. So after the show, y'all fatty, y'all walk outside, get some plates.
Where the show at?
Where's the show at?
Shit, we working on locking in the, you know what I mean, the location right now. We
Let me
ain't
know.
announced the show yet. Oh yeah, no, we gonna let you know for sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a done deal.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
We're gonna rock, but you know what I mean. Once this tape is out, we're gonna do the show about like 30 days right after. You know what I mean? Quick little 30-day run. And once we got the details, we're gonna go up. You know what I mean? But the food's just a bonus on the back end. So when you fatty, walk out, get right. I mean, holla at some shorty, get her a plate, get yourself a plate.
Numbers.
Get your mama a plate, you know what I mean? Go home, drive safe. You feel me? Get an Uber, you know what I mean?
What type of location you guys looking for?
Shit, we in this a venue, bro. We looking for a venue. We can just rock out, pack out, you know what I mean? So we definitely want to get some bodies in there. Something that got a stage.
Or something that got a stage?
Yeah, yes. I mean, shit, if it ain't got a stage, we'll make a stage. But something that perfectly that got a stage. But
Cause I could for sure do where I had Lovers Lane at. I could for sure get you guys that.
The first one?
Yeah.
The second one?
No,
There's two
the
different ones. I know I went to one.
most recent one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, that shit's smooth too, for sure.
The second one.
That's actually dope, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
shit.
The second one was where we had home team too.
Okay, yeah. So,
Right there on Indian School.
Yeah, I remember that joint.
It's different now.
Yeah, okay, they changed it up and shit?
Yeah, it's different.
Smooth?
Yeah, cause I had my second Lovers Lane there.
Okay.
So they like marbled or not marbled. They like the floor is
It
blue.
looks like marble.
They got like a big ass screen, but it's more expensive.
Okay.
I know you hit me with a number when I asked you that
Yeah.
a while back.
Oh yeah, when you first was like, I think you tapped in. You was like, "Yo, what that run?" You know,
Yeah.
it was like for the. It was
Low.
crazy dumb when we booked that shit out. I was like,
Low,
"Damn,
low.
bro, this is super low." I'm like,
Now, nah, it's
yeah,
up
'cause
there.
we've been at some other places. You had to get like insurance certificates and shit like that.
Yeah.
In case shit get broke, somebody get hurt. You know what I mean? Whatever the case might be, but. Yeah, bro, we just trying to pack out, bro. Do our own show. Shit, if anybody out there want to pull up, fuck with us. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Get
for
down
sure.
on the show, we might be opening some of that. But yeah, this on some all money in, man. Just keep the cameras rolling. We ready to go crazy with it. You feel me?
Speaking of all money in, I know we're all like tapped in with Nip
I
and
got that shit inked on me.
yeah, I got it inked on me.
I got some lyrics on me for sure.
I know your one of your first tapes that you put out, or the biggest tape that you put out, was with DJ VIP.
Yeah.
How did that relationship come about? For those that don't know, that's Nip's DJ.
Yeah, Nip DJ. Yeah. You know what's going on, Stxlly, for sure. So yeah, I dropped For the Side in 2018, and I had a manager at the time, my nigga Jack. He ended up tapping in. He from Cali too, so he ended up tapping in with Nip DJ, bro, and we was working on this project. I was putting everything into this. I think I was living in Mesa, had my own little studio apartment, like 400 square feet, just trying to get up out that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I was just recording everything out the crib, had this product, and then I already kind of had a little bit of ties on the West Coast, and I'm like, man, bro, like I'm trying to get this shit over to Nip, bro. Like that was my whole goal. I was like, bro, I'm trying to get this project where like Nip can hear it. You feel me?
Right.
So. He ended up tapping in with like his DJ and shit like that, and like I had a record on there like where I rap over Status Symbol, the first one. I got a record called 17, and I rap over that beat, and we sent it over to him, and he was like, "Oh man, like I got a line in there where I'm like, you know what I mean, like it's all money in on some Nip shit." And he was fucking with that line hard. He's like, "Bro, this shit is hard, like you know what I mean, like we can get right." And yeah, we ended up tapping in. Like I went down to Cali. My nigga Don P went down with me. We linked.
Don't
up.
forget the 40.
Yeah, don't forget the 40. My nigga Don P. Don't forget the 40. Linked up with DJ VIP, bro. We ended up smoking a blunt. You feel me? Got high as hell. And then he was like, shit, bro, like when the tag ready, you know what I mean? Like, let's lock in, we get some business right, and I'm gonna set it off, you know what I mean? So he ended up, hopping on the take, man. You know, never got a chance to meet Nip. I seen him once in my life, hopping, like walking in the BET weekend. Not too much longer after that, but yeah, that's how that came about, man. I was really trying to fuck with them. I felt like they had like the realest blueprint on how they was moving, and I was really trying to get signed at that time. You know, I had a couple Lego meetings and shit like that, but I was for sure trying to fuck with them. But they really home team though. If you know anything about Nip, like everybody in this circle kind of been around, and he made sure to put his people on first before like anybody else. They wasn't really like looking for like outside artists. Like he put his niggas on, like his niggas is in position like to this day.
Yeah, 100%.
He made sure that they was straight before like when he left, they still good. You feel me? So
yeah, we were definitely watching that.
On the screen right now.
He on the screen right now.
Crazy.
Yeah, we were watching the fucking. What is that YouTube channel called?
Earn Your Leisure. So they talk about
so
like
they just did
business
an
and shit.
interview with Black Sam and them,
Mm-hmm.
and so you could definitely tell that he was putting his peoples in position. He was putting his people in position so that way when he does leave, you know, that they be set. So
yeah, I was telling the homie one day like we was talking about this like loyalty and shit, right? And I was like, man, bro, I was like, I'm like, bro, Nip is a different type of nigga. I'm like, if like, you know, if you look at like the Status Symbol 2 album cover, you know, he got A and B, you know what I mean, All Money Business on his back, and then he got like 10 names of like living niggas. I'm like, I know a lot of niggas that got niggas names on them, like with people that have died and shit like that. But I'm like, when you like when you got your people that's still here, that ain't like some of them ain't even like blood, like kin related to you, and they tatted on you, like it's a different type of.
100%.
That's a different type of like loyalty to be like, nah, this is really my dogs, these really my brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he made sure like they was good. Whenever you seen him, you already knew, like you knew everybody in this clique, you know what I'm saying? Even if you wasn't a like huge fan of his music or you followed him, you like, okay, that's, you know what I mean? Like you said, that's Cobby, that's Jay Stone, you know what I mean? That's BH, that's Adam, you know what I mean? That's Black Sam, you feel me? Whatever, you know what I mean? Etc. But yeah, bro, he just really put on like, so it's a good example of like when you get in position to make sure you keep your team strong and you empower them. Like what a lot of people don't do is they don't empower their circle. And then you see a lot of shit falling off, you know what I mean? Or it become a lot of animosity. And then, you know what I mean, you got people that are like, they're trying to take your position, or it become hatred in like in between the clique because everybody feel like it's not even.
Yeah.
You're not leading them the right way. It's like, damn.
and even when Nipsey passed, like you don't see his family like, you know, fighting over
None of that.
like, you know what I'm saying, like the money or anything like that, like because he had that shit squared away before he even left.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like you see, like I was looking at like with PNB Rock, rest in peace. Like when he passed away, like you see his family and his girl like going at it now just because he didn't have that shit squared away before he left. So
I mean, shit.
Nipsey definitely, you know.
Yeah, you got that in the first marathon on the marathon tape. You said trust funds for money in case it's life take me. You feel me? Like that's 2011, 12. You feel me? So he already was like,
he knew.
Yeah, he knew the life he was in, bro. He was real, so he was in the field.
That tape right there definitely changed my life. That's what got me out of the streets. Listen to that tape.
Yeah.
It gave me a different perspective. And then at that point, I had my daughter at that time.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh, I gotta, like, it's a different way.
Yeah.
But speaking of that, watching you guys, like me being a fan of Nip and actually like living my life through, like, you know, his words and quotes.
Yeah.
When I look at the home team, that's what made me gravitate towards you guys a lot more, because it's like that same structure. And it's like, oh, damn, that's something I want to be a part of.
Yeah.
And it's to a point where it even got me like, I was going to wear Pumas because of Nip.
Yeah.
But then it's like, nah, I actually know someone that's signed to Puma.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dog.
It's for real.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, you gotta like really like link in and support your people. You know what I mean?
100%.
Really like backwards in a lot of areas when it comes to that shit. Like right now, you know what I mean? Like I could go, like you said, I could go to Hat Club. I could buy 3 caps. You know what I'm saying? Like bust it down in there and spend a cool 150 ball. But I know Daily sell hats. You feel me? Bro got some fire hats. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, let me rock with my bro. He really doing this shit. Like, they got a stitching machine in this motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? These is all hot off the press. So it's like, let me fuck with bro. We got to shoot tomorrow. I'm like, bro, I need to get that Keggy Pockets joint. You feel me? Like, shit, like, you know what I mean? We on the cover, whatever. It's like, bro, why would I, you know what I mean? Pop up with some other shit when bro doing this shit.
Yeah.
Like, round up. You know what I mean? So it's like, shit, when I have some shirts, that nigga got a shirt for me. You feel me? When I drop something like that piece. So It's just like making sure you just cycling that shit like within your people, so we all building each other. When you doing that, it make more sense. It's like I'm about to go over here and I'm about to buy this, I'm about to do this. You know what I'm saying? I'll spend 2 bands in the club, but I won't. You feel me? Like I won't put.
You won't pay $10 for.
I won't put nothing on your studio session.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
I'll put $10 for a pre-order or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, come on, man, that's a sandwich. That's a Chipotle burrito. It's more than that. You feel me? So it's like, yeah, man, it's a lot of capping and rapping, bro. But when you study, bro. That's why I fuck with Daly, bro. He really be on some study shit. So it make it easier. You know what I mean? To make music and like do shit when people is like minded. Yeah. You know where they coming from. Like, I walk in the door, bro got a plate. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, bro got a plate. That's what's up. Like, I ain't in the damn place cooking. It's cooking as fire as hell. I be eating that shit. You know, I be eating that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll be the first one to be like, bro, it's fire. Like, you know what I mean? But, you know, it's just like, it's certain level of hospitality and certain shit that come with being like a real individual. You know what I mean? Like, making sure you good. So, yeah, that's all I got on that.
Hey, niggas will have you pull up to their crib and offer you a bottle of water or nothing. Nigga, you sitting there thirsty, motherfucker. Nigga, then smoke 10 blunts to your ass and nothing after you a water or nothing.
Nigga, so hey man, what you about to do later? Go to Circle K, get some water.
He's like, dang, y'all got some water here. Now there's a Circle K right here if you want to go over there.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
That's wild. I can't believe it. Nah, you definitely solid. Definitely pull up. I never had a plate, but that's kind of crazy.
I did.
Hey, you ain't never slid through, bro.
I did.
On some, and
I didn't even ask for it. Like he was just like, he was like, you hungry? Nigga gave me a whole goddamn fucking Fleming's plate. I was like, what the fuck?
Like, I ain't cooking no ramen, nigga.
I'm cool with a McDouble. This nigga gave me 7.
Yeah, he in the cooking recording. I'm in the chef. Like,
I'm a dad, bro. I can't just like be popping out all the time.
Bring
like,
bring it, bro. Bring it. Not for real.
I did tell you.
I be dead serious about that shit.
I did tell you the.
Nigga, bring your family. Nigga, nigga, we got the Mario Kart shit over here. While you over there, I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I take names on that too. You know that.
Yeah, he didn't have some battles.
Yeah, I ain't playing Mario Kart.
This nigga Vino be cheating though. I hope Vino? This shit. This nigga know how to drift too fucking good on that damn game, nigga. And I just can't.
I remember how to drift. Damn, I haven't
Mario Kart?
Minute, yeah.
I'm better learning that shit.
Vino definitely been sitting on this couch all day.
All day.
Nigga, like I was fucking that nigga up for a hot ass minute out of nowhere.
Couldn't take it.
How you beat me like 30 times straight, nigga? Like
you couldn't take it over.
Nigga, got me fucked up, nigga. Not in this house. Nigga, unplug this nigga controller.
Take it to your own.
Oh god, nigga, you can't play this shit no more.
Daily, you the type to like press pause when someone's playing?
You lose. Hold on. 2K, you press pause when you trying to shoot a jumper and shit.
Hold up.
Text the homie to call me.
Hey, nigga be online and turn the game off when he loses.
Nah, look, I'm gonna tell you a real story. My son is 6 years old, right? My son beating this guy in 2K. This guy really pressed pause.
He's good. Now he's good for a 6-year-old, bro.
This guy really pressed pause and went to go check the settings. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, I had to, bro. I was like, this nigga got the sliders on 100 or some shit. Because he missed a wide open mid range, and then like I was like playing first team all defense on this nigga like right here, and he green lighted 3. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, nah, sliders.
I can't believe it. My son.
I can't play 2K.
Can't do it.
I didn't try it.
Yeah,
niggas are too good in that game. Like niggas really invest hours and hours, like fresh off of work. Nigga, I'm 8-hour shift clocked in on this game.
Cause there's dudes getting bread off that shit.
As it is, nigga, and I just.
Cause there's dudes that are living off 2K, like literally, like either streaming or whatever the fuck it is. Motherfuckers just be in there all day, like.
Hey, you know what I think is hard though? That nigga T-Grizzly and motherfucking GTA.
Yeah.
I would want to do some shit
that
like that.
That shit hard.
Dope as fuck.
Bro, he's making bread.
They said it's only like if you get somebody like that really knows how to get into that shit, it's only like 1,500 2 racks to set up the actual world.
Yep.
Yeah.
I had somebody that hate me like trying to like teach me how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like,
yeah,
you gotta really invest some time in that shit. But nigga, you gonna pay me all this nigga $1,000 to play video games? Nigga?
No, see that's the new thing now. It's like. It's almost like back in the day. I feel like it was like our parents was like, get off that game.
No,
like now you like get on that game, close that door.
Yeah,
you lock.
You better focus. You better lock in.
Don't you come out that game?
Play to you.
You want somewhere to sleep at the end of the month? You better lock in.
I want you to be on a level 66 body, or your ass is grounded.
Don't be shooting dice for your PlayStation.
Don't do that. See, I could have been a gamer, bro, but that shit. fucked up early, bro. It's a dice game.
Multi-million-dollar brands like FaZe and shit, like just
crazy.
fuck, bro.
That's really how it is too, because
Crazy, too.
I set up a new account for my son on Fortnite, and he was on like level 2 or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, you'll be at a level 120 in no time. And then like 3 weeks ago, he hit me like, hey dad, I'm at level 120. And I'm like, oh shit, okay.
Hey, but you know some shit I'm really raw at that I got a high rating on. I'm pretty raw at like Call of Duty though.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of Call of Duty.
That's
like
all
that.
good.
I can't play either.
I just had to put it on the record.
I'm more of a 2K Madden. Like nobody's touching me in 2K or Madden.
I got somebody for you though. So you want
Yeah,
my homie Don P, he a gamer for real. Like they don't know Don a gamer. He one of them people. Like if you want to like hustle up, I'll bring it with me. Like it's like bringing a pit bull with you. You know what I'm saying? Like Mike Vick house in like 07. It's like that. Like hey Vic, I'm here. Hey, shout out, I love dogs. I got a dog. Don't misconstrue.
Peter, don't come after us, Peter.
Yeah. Nah, what he did was absolutely wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just giving an analogy because I'm in the metaphor. I'm gonna pass this mic. This he'll cancel my whole catalog. Like protesters at my show and shit. Like, these niggas outside with signs.
So it's about that time.
We're doing it again.
Don't bring that shit over here. Oh, I was about to say.
I ain't losing this one. Y'all got me tight on the last one.
All right, let me see.
I feel like my nigga snuck a fake dice in the back.
Let's go.
Ooh. What is it?
Okay. Young Nina.
Let's go.
Yeah,
that's a tough one.
you might be in the clear if that one's
I thought you got snake eyes my blam cap.
Ooh,
we good? We solid.
We solid. We solid. Pressure on. I'll lose this one, nigga. I'm quitting.
Stop the game.
I don't count.
Good call, because we ain't like how that was.
That's like I was
I
looking.
can't reach that one. Give me that.
Yeah, that roll says, bro.
That roll says?
That was on purpose.
Hey, he seen the one coming, he just slapped it a little bit.
Didn't count. That was for some bread. I would have some problem. Like, hold on, you got 20 on the floor, nigga. That shit on the table.
That's shit.
Oh, it's over.
Ooh. It's over. Niggas,
Go get it. Go get it.
I've been talking all that shit.
Go get it.
Nah, he might tag me on Snake Eyes. What the fuck you mean?
I ain't talking that.
Snake Eyes?
That's wild.
Bro, am I drunk or something?
No, sir. Not me.
No, sir.
Wow.
Oh.
I ain't too excited, baby.
Y'all niggas cheating.
You know, it's household.
I poured again.
Y'all niggas curse my damn out.
Hey, Stxlly, what day they say it's household rules we gotta follow?
We gotta follow.
Crazy.
We gotta follow.
We switching the game up, nigga. Y'all niggas done seen me one game of Mario Kart.
Y'all getting out here scot-free.
He said one game of Mario Kart. Fuck y'all, I ain't know that.
That's crazy, nigga. Snake Eyes. Cause I talked that shit into existence. I kept saying Snake Eyes.
Man.
But I should have got the dice on the couch, whoever that one was.
I got you,
Well,
my
he
boy.
being a little friendly for
To
you.
the top.
He being a little friendly for
Nah,
you.
you don't do friendly, bro. Ain't no friendly thing.
I ain't call it. I ain't asked for the friendly joint. As long as you know I ain't asked for the friendly joint.
Man, Stan, you gotta
I'm
talk.
with the shits, man. I ain't gonna never, you know what I'm
I
saying?
was about to say you gotta talk
Hey.
off, but I'm like, come on.
And tell a nigga that nigga saying, hey, the 25th nigga was really up. You know what I mean? I seen the podcast. I've been waiting
Tequila?
to talk about that.
Tequila.
Hey,
Let's
I
talk
had
about
that
it.
whistle turned up, nigga.
Let's talk about it.
That whistle turned up. That nigga don't even drink tequila. Yeah, alright. You do today.
Dog, we was definitely trying to
Oh, it's all good.
we was definitely trying to have him talk about
See,
it.
that's better. That tequila is
I don't
straight
think
shooting.
he remembered.
Oh no, he don't. Hey, he was on some wild shit that night.
I ain't gonna say it because I don't. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna say
no.
it. But my nigga was on for sure.
Yeah, he was
and
on.
He was in this bag though. The album dropped.
Yeah, he deserved it.
The album was fire. You know what I mean?
That shit was
He
hard.
definitely deserved it.
That was very. I was very surprised that you hopped on that. That's just some shit that I'd never seen you do.
Bro, that's crazy because like, I mean, I guess like. That's what I started off with. Like when I made beats, I made those type of beats.
Like those,
all
like
the
Benny
sample,
Butcher type shits.
Boom Pap, like
Yeah,
I made that shit. So that's probably a slower tempo than I get on now.
yeah,
But I feel like a lot of people like hit me up and was like, bro,
yeah.
that was hard, nigga. I never heard you on shit like that. So it's dope.
Like you was comfortable in that. You was comfortable in that shit.
Oh, for sure. And
Yeah.
we saw so much tequila in the fucking studio. Like,
That's the booster.
Shout out to Gmo too. We was like, this shit.
Oh, you was at Gmo's?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fire.
Uh-huh.
That's fire. That's my
He was
guy.
recording us. So that shit was a vibe in there. First time nigga with them. Shout out to them.
Yeah,
man.
I was definitely
They
telling
are.
you. I was like, bro, that's some shit I've never heard Daily like
Yeah.
do, like on that Benny shit. Like,
Yeah, for sure. Nah, I knew Daily could rap.
no, I knew he could rap, but I just, you know what I'm saying. There's different type, like, it's different types of, like, you know what I'm saying. Like, as
Yeah.
an artist, like, doing like a island vibe is different than doing like some R&B player shit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like there's different types of music. So it's like, yes, he could probably do it, but I didn't know he would be that comfortable doing it. If that makes sense.
Bro, I just don't want to be like in any type of category that niggas think, right? So my main shit is the player shit. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
The fly shit. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make the music you get out the motherfucking go to school with. You know what I mean? You fly. You hopping on planes. Like that's my main shit. But like I got other pockets of shit that's like that motherfuckers may have not heard that I'm very comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I just like to keep creating shit however I can create it as long as it sounds good. You know what I mean?
So I know you were saying that you used to make beats. What made you stop? You was trash?
Nah, not at all. I was actually dope. It's crazy because Rich, I used to shout out the kid. Definitely not. Definitely not. If I'm gonna be a buck with you, I thought niggas sucked at making music.
Ooh.
Like
It's
rapping?
not even a joke. Yes, like out here, I thought they sucked.
Oh, okay.
And this was like when I made beats, I'm hearing it, and this was like I was producing for like Rich, even like Jay and them, Corey P. They would pull up to my house and I'm making beats for them niggas because they actually rap.
Right.
I never wanted to rap, but I would get on songs with them just to fuck around. I would delete my verse like nah. They're like, no, you're tripping, bro. Your voice sounds dope. You need to rap like da. But I never wanted to. That wasn't what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? But then when I start looking music like into the music scene out here, I'm like,
Trash.
this the nigga y'all niggas are like thinking the guy is.
Yeah.
Trash.
I would say a name right now, but I ain't gonna do it because I just don't like calling niggas out like that. But
We'll bleep it.
it's not my style. it ain't my style. But he at that time he was the guy that the city thought was out this motherfucker because he had a deal and you fumbled it.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Oh.
and I ain't gonna say no fucking names, but the shit to me was fucking trash.
Oh shit.
And that's what made me like, nigga, I could do this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I popped out my first project. Cakey Pockets comes out. I felt like, nigga, hold up. I made some noise pretty fast. You know what I mean? I got into some faces of niggas that like,
100%.
you know what I mean? That niggas wanted to get in front of, and I got there in a year. You know what I'm saying? So that's what motivated me. I felt like I could actually do this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? People were actually fucking with it. And I just locked in. But it wasn't the beat thing was way harder for me. Because I got to contact artists and be like, hey, let me sing you this beat. Let me sing you this. The fucking million producers, like there's rappers, but like, it was just a different thing. Like, I was selling shit on like SoundClick and shit like that. I was making a little bit of money.
Yeah.
But I feel like I was putting in so much work.
It's hours upon hours, right? Like, he keeps trying to make me, like, make beats, but...
Dog, doesn't he have the ear for that shit? Like,
Yeah, that's a big step.
he just needs to know the fundamentals, and he's straight. It's all creativity at that, but he has the ear for good beats and good music. Like,
I mean...
I be telling this guy, like, all you need to know is the fundamentals, and as soon as you know that, it's creativity after that.
I had a homeboy, my nigga David, and I hope this motherfucker watch this too. This is my biggest reason why I stopped. I had a little Windows computer back then, you feel me? I had like 300 plus like beats on it, like of just crazy shit, bro, like crazy samples.
He stole it.
And no, I let him. He wanted to borrow the computer to like record shit on it.
Deleted that shit.
I let this nigga take the computer to his crib. This nigga tried to update my Windows software. Nigga erased every single beat I ever made. I was dumb as fuck. I didn't have it on no backup hard drive or none of that shit. It erased everything.
Oh,
when I tell you the first time I cried, nigga.
We had to get down after
I'm
that.
not gonna cap, nigga. I was off Hennessy and Four Loko, nigga. Driving this nigga's house like, nigga, hot. Nigga, I'm talking about like, nigga. Imagine you thinking like you lost everything you worked for like years. You put in like 5 years of just making beats, nigga, and then you lost everything. You can't get nothing back.
We had to get down
Nigga, you
after
sick.
that.
I ain't talked to that nigga for a hot ass minute, nigga. There was no... He calling me like, I'm sorry. I'm
sorry.
Fuck that, nigga. That's 5 years, nigga.
Yeah.
So what was worse, the 300 beats or the 40 ball?
Oh, good question.
40 ball. Cash.
40
I ain't gonna cap, nigga. Hey, nigga, 40 ball niggas would have made this shit happen right now, nigga. I swear to God, nigga. 40 ball, for sure.
40 ball crazy.
That was like some work, man. For real. That was some work.
40 ball is crazy.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah, we would definitely have
That was a
to
great
get
question.
down for that shit.
No, I like that. I like that one. That was a very good question.
That's
Better
wild.
than the guy questions.
Oh, God. Oh, God. We'll forget the other one. Yeah,
You made up, you redeemed it.
Alright, you good now.
Nah, but how you said like you just made some noise within a year time frame. That's kind of how I always tell him. Like, I just started becoming a DJ. Like, it's probably been like 5 years now. But within the first 3 years, 4 years, I'm on the radio. Like, people work their whole life to be on, to get to that level. People do, street team shit and have to run around and all this other type of shit. Like, nah, it was like, just based off of my work, it was like they came to me and was like, yo, we want you on the radio. So I could see like where you can see like, all right, I gotta capitalize off of this, and that's something that I've been telling him, like, yo, capitalize off of the shit that I already put in. That way you can be at this level. What type of game would you give him for him just starting out with the music shit, but already being at a level that people work their life to be?
I was gonna ask you too, because like just starting this artist shit, I'm already getting like eyes like from people that we have mutual connections with, but are the top dogs. So it's like you can answer his question too, but like also like you've already met people that motherfuckers wish that they can meet, and like motherfuckers that are putting you in position. So like, how do you stay hungry and how do you continue to just work?
Yeah.
Even when you get the validation that you want.
I tell them all the time, like, I don't know if you guys ever heard of the 6 degrees of separation, but you 6 people away from the only person that you want to meet, right? So for example, like, you know, some of the people that he's looked up to, like, I would tell him, like, bro, we're only one person away. Like, specifically, there's one example I always give him. He's a Laker fan right now. Unfortunately, I know you guys are too.
No, we getting what we at? We about to hit the play in. About to hit the play in.
But I tell him like I know Will Clay, and I know Will has met Kobe, so I would tell him like,
damn, that's hard. I know that.
Yeah, so I tell him like, bro, we was only one person away.
Yeah.
Even like the whole YG thing, even Barack Obama, like, you know, just different shit. You with Kev, like, or me with Kev. Like, I don't know Kev, but I've been in rooms with him, or just people that he's looked up to. So how do you navigate that along with his question?
Now, I'll be honest. How I met Kev was different. It wasn't like I'll tell you the whole shit. So I hopped on Kev's live before, random as fuck, and you know, back then he was playing like artists. Like, you would send music in, he'll play your shit on his live or whatever, and he'll tell you if he fucks with it. So I sent him a record. And it was on Stxlly, and that's the record you fuck with. What's the fucking name? I done too many songs, nigga. Excuse me, baby. I'm a motherfucking problem, and they don't know what to do with me, baby.
Oh, you talking? Yeah. No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
You played yourself. I don't know, nigga. But anyway, I sent him a record, and he starts off. He's jamming to it, cause everybody in the chat telling him to play me and shit. And then he slows down. He's like, I can tell you can rap. He's like, but it sounds like you're talking now. He's like, I wouldn't play this again. He's like, but I do want to hear some more shit from you. So around this time is when I just met Alexis through my photographer, through Janice. And I had just locked in with bro, whatever. I popped to LA. No, I'm in Miami, I think. And I called this nigga when I'm with him. I called Alexis and I'm like, hey, I'm trying to go record out there. No, sorry, I'm in San Diego. My bad.
Yeah,
I'm in San Diego. Yeah, I'm in San Diego with Manny. And I called Alexis and I'm like, hey, tell Kev I'm trying to book a studio for a month straight. Tell him I'm gonna pull up, nigga, I wanna lock in and go crazy. He's like, are you for real? Like, a month straight, 30 days. I'm like, yeah. Like, how much? He tells me a price. I just send him the money immediately. Boom. So I pop out to LA. Kev didn't give a fuck to Link. Nigga, he came to grab his bread. Kev was not trying to hear none of my music. He didn't give a fucking rat's ass. You know what I'm saying? He would come and get like the rest of the check, and he would shake hands and walk the fuck out. Probably thinking like he another just a nigga from trying to rap. You know what I'm saying? Because he never heard anything. It took damn near to the very last session. Chalk came in. And Alexis like, hey, Chalk, play him some beats. But I could tell even Chalk's vibe was like, you from Arizona?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Like, all right. Started playing some beats. I'm like, hey, this one. And it was Lights Out.
That's the first, damn.
First shit. Me and B look at each other like, nigga, yeah, load this up. How much, nigga? Cash out immediately for the beat. Knock that shit out. Then he hits Kev like, hey, you got to pull up. Like, this is, the fuck? Like, you nigga, you from Arizona? How come you never hit me up? Like,
wow.
I wanted to meet you organically. I didn't want to like slide in your fucking DM. I wanted to pop out when you see me in person.
Yeah.
And you see what type of time I'm on. You feel me? Then Kev comes to the last session and here's Keggy Pockets. Then he's like, yep, you can follow me. You know what I mean? We chop it up and then it was bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? But like, that when they tell you that pay to play shit, it is a sense in that, but you got to make sure you're putting your money in the right spot. Yeah. That was an investment that was smart for me because I got in front of somebody that made sense, you know what I mean?
Right.
And now we brothers and we can tribe every day type shit and I get feedback or whatever I need. You know what I'm saying? But then there's also you can pay for some shit that gets you fucking nowhere and gets you nothing.
Yeah.
But it is a learning curve, you know what I mean? You're gonna have to try shit out. Now he gonna touch on that too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just already know.
I think I was just feeling the words. I was like, yeah, definitely. You definitely got to put yourself in position, right? Like how we talked about, like for me, like like when I think I had a 9 to 5 out here, maybe in like 2018, 2019, and this was probably like 2018, and Mitch was he was signed to 400 at the time, but he know I could definitely write and shit like that, so he would hit me up like, hey bro, like I got this crazy studio session. Can you pull up? I think maybe at this time, bro, my money all fucked up, but I would take the Greyhound, you know what I mean? I go right over there to Buckeye, you know what I mean? Buckeye 16, hop on that Greyhound, $30, shoot out to LA, you feel me? And the Greyhound wild as hell, never been on it. But I was riding that shit probably for like 4 or 5 months. That's how I was getting to LA. Even when I was in studio sessions with Schoolboy and all that shit, this, you know what I mean? Being hungry, just knowing like, okay, like when the opportunity presents itself, you gotta go. Like you can't, like I don't think twice about shit. Like if somebody tell me some shit that's moving, like, hey bro, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, I'm like, bro, I'm there. Like I ain't even like thinking like how I'm gonna get there, can I make time, da-da-da. I'm like, what's the date? Like, it's on. Like we there. Like I can't, because you think that you always got time, and that's one thing that we don't always have. You feel me? So you gotta seize opportunity, and you gotta be ready to go, and put yourself in a position. Same shit for me. Like I met Kev at Daily Session. You know what I mean? Like I had chopped with Kev on some internet shit. You know what I mean? Like send him some music, he fucked with me or whatever, and I think I just happened to be in there. And then Chalk was like, yeah, like Waves is in there. You know what I mean? And he like came up in the booth and like shook me up like, oh bro, man, I'm gonna fuck with the music, bro. Like you tough, like. Sure. I would have not even been in there, like, you know what I mean? Like, going to bro session, you feel me? I would have probably eventually caught him outside or whatever, but it's just knowing, like, I got to put myself in position at all times. Like, if you got an opportunity to do something, it's like, you don't really got the luxury of saying no to shit, right? Yeah. Like, when you're trying to get to where you go, there's a certain luxury with being like, I don't need that gig, I don't need that show, I don't need to do that. You know what I mean? Like, if you saying no to that kind of shit, you better be, like, feet kicked up, you know what I mean? Sky rise, like, don't need nobody for nothing. But, like, when you trying to get it, it's somebody that want that same shit that you're trying to do. They like, shit, you give me that same opportunity, I'm there. Like, what, I could go here, I could do this, I could perform in front of 50 people. Like, you might look at it like, Brian trying to do this little ass show, whatever, da-da-da.
That's 50 more followers and sounds that you didn't have.
Yeah, that's better than performing in front of 0 people. Like, I don't give a fuck if it's 5 motherfuckers there. You know what I mean? That's five more than 0. Like, you got $0 and I gave you $5, you $5 richer. You know what I mean? Like, period. You got more shit than you had yesterday. And it's all about growth and getting to the next level, and just making the right plays. I feel like I done spent hella bread. I done did, you know what I mean, tried out hella shit that done failed, and I done tried a lot of shit that worked too. You know, it's trial and error with everything. You know, but you learn from it, and then when you get to a certain level, you know better. You know what I mean? You do better, you know better. I don't know the whole saying. You do better. What's the saying?
Some shit like that. We gonna make it up. We gonna make it up.
You do better, you do better. There we go. I'm taking the shit Shakespeare or something. Simple as that. But bro, it's just like applying that shit and just knowing like, okay, you know, I done took a break from the music and shit, just been out the way. And I'm like, man, I got the resources, I got the time. You know what I mean? I know that I done went through the, you know what I mean, the pain points to know like, okay, this is what I need to do, this is how I need to do it. Yeah. This is what I need to tap in with, keeping your circle tight, knowing who could get shit done for you. You know what I mean? Picking up that phone if you need something, like, I ain't got no pride about nothing. I'll call a nigga right now, like, hey, bro, I'm trying to do da-da-da. Can you hold me down? Yeah, bro, I got you. No, I can't. Yeah, all right, good looking either way. But it's like, ain't no pride. We're going to ask for everything because, shit, you got to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. On some real shit.
That's crazy that you said. That's something I needed to hear right now too, cause I'm kind of in a stage as a DJ to like turn shit down. Yeah. Like not that my bread is up like that, like you were saying, but more so like people don't respect the DJ. Yeah. Right. They don't want to pay. Yeah. They want to pay like $50 an hour. Yeah. Like not on top of that, like I'm a father. Like my time is worth more than $50 an hour. Like
facts. It gotta make sense.
It gotta make sense. Yeah. A lot of people try to hit me with the like, oh no, it's a great opportunity and this and this. Like fuck the opportunity now. Like
it's balance with that shit. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta watch the con artists and this shit too. Niggas will always try to finesse you when they know you got a good heart and you talented. They'll try to get over on that shit every time. So 100%. It's knowing like, okay, this would be a good look. I like this crowd. It kind of makes sense for me. I might not get the biggest bag on this shit, but I like the venue. I like, you know what I mean, the people that's going to be pulling up. I'm going to take it on the chin. Let's rock. Yeah. You know what I mean? But if it's like on some like, man, you want me to come do da-da-da, you ain't trying to pay me, you know what I mean? You trying to, you know what I mean, have me up here spinning shit all night and putting in DJ requests and you got niggas hollering in my ear talking about let me hear, you know what I mean? Standing in the name of love and shit, like,
Yeah.
nigga, you know what I mean? Like, y'all ain't paying me enough to be getting no requests, niggas. Y'all hearing what I'm hearing tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm playing is what y'all hearing. So, it's just balance, though. It's just knowing, like, you know what, this would be a good look. You know, like, you just got to weigh that shit out and be like, this makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, this might exert me a little bit, but fuck it, we gonna get it back. Like, never trip about the dollars or the money on nothing.
Yeah.
Like, when you spending it. When you making it, that's one thing. You feel me? But when you investing into your shit, you know, you go for broke. I be like, man, fuck it, nigga, like, send the bread. You know what I mean? Like, cause I know what it's going towards. It ain't like I'm tricking it off. You know what I mean? On the bitch or something like nothing like crazy. It's like, bro, we making investments. It's going to some real shit where we gonna get it back.
100%.
If we stand on business, we gonna get it back. We stay
100%.
consistent.
Yeah, I definitely told him, like, in the beginning of when I started doing this, I definitely didn't, like, I would do shit more so for the opportunity.
Yeah.
Not for the opportunity to be in front of people, but more so the opportunity to, like, create that network with someone, right?
For sure.
Like, all right, I got you, and I'm going to do it for the low, or I'm going to do it for free.
Yeah.
That way, the next time around, they're like, nah, Stxlly show love.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to show love, or now I'm going to put them in this room. Or
because we helping each other. That's
exactly.
Like, when we trying to help each other, it's like, I could be like, yo, hey, Stan, bro, I'm trying to do the show, man. I'm back in the city, da-da-da. Bro, can you DJ? You like, yeah.
It's an easy call.
Shit, nigga, I mean, you could be like, shit, bro, I need 5. I ain't popping out. You be like, damn, bro. Like, all right, well, let me see what's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but you know, you like, shit, bro, let's rock. You know what I mean? And like, when you dealing with real individuals, it's building blocks. You know, like, all right, when this check get right, we gonna keep it thorough. We gonna keep it 100. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like, cause that's what we on. Cause I ain't gonna forget no shit that you did. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna act like, bro, what? Nigga, that's a little show, man. You bring up that whole shit. Like, nah, bro. Like, nah, you kept it sturdy, bro. You kept it real. Like, I'm gonna rock with you. You know what I mean? So it's just knowing, like, the individuals that you messing with and their intentions. And if they seem like a goofy, they probably a goofy. And we not fucking with you. And I don't care what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if the bag right. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want no goofy shit attached to my name. And we ain't gonna step on nothing, and we ain't popping out on nothing that's on some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? So even if it do seem like an opportunity, like if it's a smart one and it's aligned with the ethics and keeping that shit real, like yeah, but nigga, I ain't finna be out here, you know what I mean? No tie-dye pink pants, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, jump rope and the hula hoop, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's some shit because you said it was up. Like, bro, I gotta pull up and be myself. We're gonna bring the gang with us, and if you like that, we can make it happen. You feel me? If you don't, we ain't shit, bro. We'll best of luck at your show and do what y'all doing.
Yeah, that's the point I am right now. Speaking of opportunities, though, I know you said you started you was in writing sessions. You ever been in writing sessions?
My fault. I've been in writing sessions before, but I wasn't the guy writing. But yeah, I've been in like sessions like Alexis, where you writing for people and shit. Yeah.
You never wrote for anyone?
I have once. They didn't use the song though.
Who was it? Someone big or like just a no name?
I won't say no name, but not big. He's real tight with and then on visa. You
talking about Rich the Kid? Oh no, that's Rich the Kid.
No.
Yeah, that's Rich the Kid, New Freezer with Kendrick.
Okay, no, not Rich the Kid then.
You talking about famous
Atlanta
Dex.
rapper? Atlanta?
No, LA rapper.
LA rapper.
Roddy?
Hell no. Hold on. Let me slow down. Nigga with the
DDG?
Yeah, he's real tight with him.
Moonwalking Calabasas.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know what the fuck I was singing.
He was definitely singing New Freeze.
I was definitely singing New Freeze. That's how motherfucking Cxsh cheated me on this dice game.
Hey, nobody told you what I'm saying.
But nah, he's one of his dogs that he's with, and we rushed ship him, but he didn't ever use it. But I've been in other writing sessions for sure. And like that's the man. And that's another thing I always said, like, I didn't give a fuck. I mean, I love making music my fucking self, and obviously I would love to pop off my damn self, but if niggas offer me a writing bag to stay in the cuts and just write for niggas and get a bag, and nobody knows who I am when I go to the grocery store, nigga, I'm with that.
Yeah.
Fire.
Because you gotta see both sides of shit. Like, what if I was as big as Drake, nigga? I can't go to Safeway, nigga, and grab a fucking bottle of tequila, nigga, because I ain't gonna make it out that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? If I'm just writing for niggas and getting paid, they don't know who the fuck I am. I'm a regular ass guy, but I'm rich as fuck, like, out the way.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of both ways with that shit. I would love that. You know what I mean?
I was telling you, if I ever like wanted to write for somebody, I wanted to write for like female artists.
Females talking
like I heard Drake say on the interview, he's like, bro, because I was telling him, I was like, bro, the only thing that Drake doesn't have that Kendrick and J. Cole do have are successful female R&B artists under them. So like J. Cole has Ari Lennox, Kendrick has SZA. I would say Drake maybe Summer Walker, but she's not signed under OVO. But like he was like, yo, I really would want to like sign a female artist and like to like write for her, cause he's like real. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I'm a singer, bro. Like I'm not like writing for dudes. So it's like I would be like, I want to write for like, from a female perspective type shit. You know what I'm saying? But what'd you say?
I say your ass trash.
Get your ass up.
Hey, probably got some good like writing credits for females though. You probably got some songs like some records he done wrote. You know what I mean? Like from probably like Rihanna, Beyonce, that type of shit. Like,
Party.
Because everything ain't always on the table for niggas to see.
Party. If people don't really know that, Party wrote Wild Thoughts.
Yeah.
He wrote that whole fucking song. I don't know if he wrote Bryson's part, but he wrote all the Riri shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
crazy with that pen.
How's the writing bag work for you? Like,
shit, bro. Man, like that's always been kind of like the hard thing for me because I'm such a rapper. You know what I mean? So like my cadences and such, like so rap related when it come down to shit. But you know, a lot of it just come down to like publishing and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like writing the record pieces. I know some really like dope writers too. Like you know what I'm saying? Outside myself, like in the R&B shit, that really like they really like be writing records. And I'm like, yo, this shit nuts. Like I'll write verses. You know what I mean? I'll put together a hook, but they progressions and the way that they do shit is like. It's top tier. Like it's a certain art in being a writer for somebody else, right? It's like being able to put yourself in that person's shoes to be like, you know what? Okay, like Stallion like gold chains. He like has, you know what I'm saying? He like the swag. You feel me? He fuck with the Suns. Like how can I embody that and make this shit like sound like it's coming from the soul of Stallion? Where you'd be surprised that he ain't even write that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of bag you got to get in when you write for people. It's like I gotta embody like what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm just writing it, like let me just give him this J Waves verse. Have him rap it, you know what I'm saying? You be like, bro, like I can't really feel it, like you know what I mean? Like it might not align, like it's rapping about some shit he ain't on, or you know what I mean? So like for that, it was kind of like learning how to take a step back to be like, okay, this shit ain't about me, you know what I mean? I can't write this from like how I would write it, even if I like the beat or whatever, you know what I mean? Or sometimes it does work like that, but most of the time you gotta be like, okay, how would he would deliver this?
I think that part works more like, especially like when you're a rapper, because it's like you gotta like, I guess for him, for example, like if he ever wanted to rap.
I'm going crazy on the beat.
Shut your ass.
What? I'm going crazy.
Like you said, like you had to be like, oh, like he likes gold chains, like he likes the Suns, like he's carnival.
I'll body your ass right now. Throw a beat on.
But
right
like for singers and shit, and for like for R&B artists, it's like, oh, you're just really creating a story. Yeah, that's all it is. So it's like that shit could really come from your brain and like make it work for singers, because it's like you're not really telling. In a sense, it's like you're not really keeping it real because it's a story that you're doing as far as R&B goes. Yeah. As far as rap, you have to like talk. I mean, there's rappers that really cap in their rap, but it's like there's rappers you gotta like
everybody.
Really, I guess, rap from their perspective.
Yeah. So
I feel you.
Yeah, some people just say whatever though.
Who's
trash rapper if you ever rap? Man.
What? I go hard right now.
Garbage ass. Traffic. Looking for my chapstick. Ugly ass man.
Who's one of the biggest artists you wrote for?
Man, bro, I had a chance to write for bigger artists than myself, but probably like, bro, just keeping it a buck, probably like Mitch, you know what I'm saying? I done had a lot of placements for bro, but I had the opportunity to we was in the studio one day and we had A&R come in who had a pack for Beyonce.
Wow.
He had brought in records. It had reference records in there, like shit that like was already done by like Bryson had some records in there. Like I think Offset had records on there. Like this was for the I want to say it was the joint that she was working on with like Jay-Z, where they had like the cover where it's not them and like the girls braiding do hair or whatever.
Oh yeah.
The album, it was around this time, and they brought through like all these beat packs from all these different crazy artists. And you know, we was in the studio and it was just like, yeah, shit, y'all can just like cook up, you know, like this is what she been working on. So they got the reference records in there that you can hear from like, you know what I mean, these other crazy songwriters, and you like, yo, this shit is fucking crazy. But I'm like, bro, I don't know what the fuck to write for Beyonce, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, like even being able to see that pack though, like knowing like how that shit work and how they bring it over, like they'll play you like, yo, this is what this is.
It's life changing.
Like this is what's going on, you feel me?
It's life changing.
Look at that boy.
Yeah, man. What's up, nigga?
Take your fucking shoes off.
Pull up. Like, over here, you good?
You good?
I ain't gonna
Take a shot to that.
Yeah. But that's probably the craziest, you know what I mean? So I didn't have like, you know, like credits on like songs that like, you know what I mean? Then did some shit, you feel me, like that. But like, you know, small credits, you come up with like a bar or two, like that shit'll be solid. So it's just being, but that comes from being in the studio, cause a lot of people get writer's block shit. You know what I mean? Shit happens. You like, bro, it's 4 a.m, bro. Like I can't think no more. Like you drunk, you tired. Like you be like, bro, I need 4 bars. Yeah. And that's how that shit come about. So that's why, like, I'm gonna keep the buck. Like you be like, bro, shit, I'll take them 4 bars. You be like, bro, I didn't wrote this whole damn song, bro. You got 4 lines. They might be like, yeah, chill with it, kill with it, do your whole thing. You might be like, fuck it, I'm gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, bro, that's writing credit. That's like it's publishing right there. You like,
that shit's nuts to think about though.
Yeah, but that's how it's be simple shit like that, and that's why people be like, oh man, like you might see somebody else's name on the record, you might be like, oh that bro don't even write his own shit. Yeah. They be like, nah, I write all my shit, bro.
That shit whack too when people say that shit like
it's art, bro.
Fuck? It's fucking art. It's a collaborative thing.
It's a collaborative process, bro. Like, you know, like I definitely take pride in borrowing my own lyrics for sure. But like I'm never gonna be like, you know, if bro tell me a hook or something like that, I'm like, yeah, that shit gas. Or like, well, what if he said this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we was doing a record for this hook, this record we got on the tape called I'm the One. Rich doing the whole hook, you feel me? And I'm like, it'd be tight if you said like, last time I saw her, she was on her knees. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, yeah, I'm gonna put that in there. You feel me? Like, do I take credit for the hook? No, but you know what I mean? Like, I was definitely part of the process. We vibed out drunk, and I had a little bar for him.
Yeah. Catch up request.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this publishing might have a little decrease in percentages. I said, no, I'm fucking with you, man. I'm fucking with you, bitch. You know what I mean? We got your bread right. But, yeah, man, it's just like that kind of shit happening. I like that kind of shit in the studio. Like, bro, I don't want 10 people around me, bro, that's drinking and smoking and can't provide nothing to this record. Like, you better have some input, something like, even if you're not rapping, bro, like, hey, it'd be tight if you flip that.
Even if it's a word change, like from then to end, like that's the little shit that be making, you know what I'm saying, certain bars and shit like that.
If that's the case, I need to get my writing credit.
Get the fuck out. You ain't been.
You see what I'm saying?
Hell, dog. What bar have you given me?
I've been going crazy.
What have you said?
I can't remember off top.
Take a shot to that. Take a shot to that.
I can't remember off top, but I definitely gave you some, made you change some words.
I think the only person that's given me some shit is probably. Nah, really?
You said not really? Think about it.
Nah, probably just Prince. Shout out to Prince, but other than that, I've pinned all my shit.
I don't believe you though.
But it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing if, like, yeah, bro. If people talking shit about people writing other people's music, who gives a fuck?
Let the record come out. I'm sending the cease and desist right now.
Dude, that be some grimy shit. You know what I'm saying? You have been served.
Hey, you start seeing shit when the records start going crazy. Like everybody want a piece of that pie.
They be like, bro, he's a fucking DJ.
You don't remember 2 bars ago? That shit double platinum, boy. I mean them credits.
You don't remember I made you change then THEN to THAN?
That's grammar, motherfucker. That's not a bar. It's a wobbler.
You see what I'm saying? They give me my bread, dog.
Bro, help me misspell a fucking word, and all of a sudden it's writing credit.
Whatever, dog. Anyway, I know both of you had not labeled this, but you both had deals. Offers. What made you turn them down?
And what's the biggest deal you turned down, if you want to give out numbers? Mr. Daily Finesse.
I turned down 100, but it wasn't. I don't even want to say turn down.
Just didn't make sense.
At that time, it didn't make sense. And it wasn't like money wise. It was like the other shit behind it. Like, it's cool, and then you could flash 100 bands, and especially not that time. When I was offered that money, nigga, I had 100, nigga, so I didn't care. But like, it needs to be more shit behind that. It's like, what is your marketing plan? You know what I mean? You're gonna give me 100 bands, and what I owe you, fucking 5 albums, nigga? Like, what do you want from me exactly? You know what I'm saying? That's what you have to find out more than anything. Because if a nigga tie you to a fucking 4 album fucking deal, and you know what I'm saying, they ain't got no marketing plan behind you, they ain't got no fucking video budget behind you, no studio budget behind you. That 100,000 ain't shit. Like, you're gonna run through that off of living normal. That's not even like a crazy lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So timing for me didn't make sense, but they didn't have a plan behind shit. You didn't come to me the right way and be like, hey nigga, we're gonna put this behind you for a video budget. We got guys over here that's gonna do this for you. That's the type of shit I need. Because if you're not telling me something that I already don't know or I know how I can do on my own, it don't make sense.
Right.
You got to get to the other marketing side that I fucking hate doing, by the way. But you got to have me on that type of time to where I can't get to that point without somebody behind me like that knows this shit. You know what I mean? It just don't make sense. I'm not going to rush into shit like at all. You know what I mean?
What about you, Wade?
Shit. I ain't get off no honey. Throw me honey. I'm taking it. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm playing. No, some real shit though. Like everything bro said, I'm being comical for sure, but everything bro said was spot on. Like, for me, man, like, you know, I talk about it openly in some of my records. You know what I'm saying? I had a meeting with Masterpiece Records with Nas's label in New York. I had 2 visits up there. Right after I did that tape with DJ VIP, the 40 Slide tape. So that's what got me a DM from a vice, you know what I mean, vice president A&R to, you know what I mean, tell me to pop out and, you know, come to the office. And, you know, that shit was an experience for me myself going to New York the first time and seeing all that shit and, you know, being nervous in them type of meetings. Cause I'm like, bro, I done worked hard my whole life, you know what I mean, definitely ready for it, definitely ready to press play, but like, bro, this shit crazy. But as far as like taking the deal, I just didn't feel like they had a lot of artists at the time. They had like maybe like 9, 10 artists on their roster, with like Dave East being like the biggest one at the time. You feel me? And you know, Nas still being signed to his own label as well. It just didn't really, like pan out to where I thought I was gonna be able to like really make some shit shake. You know what I mean? With like trying to sign a contract and, you know, I seen how they were kind of moving with their artists. You know what I mean? Like no disrespect at all. Like I just seen like how shit was panning out. And I was like, man, I could probably make this jig on my own time too. You know, bread wasn't looking too crazy, especially like when you're a startup artist and you don't have a crazy amount of leverage. They're not gonna throw too much bread at you like in them type of situations. They're gonna be like, all right, bro, so like what's your numbers, you know what I mean? Like what's your streaming, where they're streaming, how far you at, you know what I mean? How many people you bringing out to shows? Like they looking at all your analytics. When it's business, it's strictly business. So they don't give a fuck how fly you is, like how hard you can rap, you know what I mean? How turned up you think you might be. It's like, bro, let's put this shit on paper, right? Like, okay, you want me to give you 250, but you can't even pack out a venue of 70 people. You know what I mean? You can't even, you know what I mean? You ain't got the numbers to support that to say, bro, I'm this lit, this is what I need. You know what I mean? So I could tell a nigga right now I need $500,000. Right, they gonna be like, all right, well, let's put it on the board. You only dropped 2 projects last year, okay. Dropped 1 project, you did 5 shows, you know what I mean? You only did this much merch. Okay, like it's not adding up to be like, why do you think you worth that? You know, and that's something that you gotta look in the mirror yourself to be like, okay, you know what, you're right. Like, you know what I mean? If I had my own bread and a nigga came and asked me for 100 bands, I'm gonna look at them numbers, cause like I need to give my 100 back. Like, I'm not a charity. This ain't Goodwill, and it ain't Christmas, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I'm not just throwing no 100. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, so you gotta look at that shit as an artist to be like, bro, what am I doing? Where my self accountability at? Yeah. To know like what I'm asking and what I'm worth. Does it even make sense to myself? Does it even make sense for me to ask for 100 if I ain't doing them numbers to say like, you know what I mean? This is how you gonna get your 100 back. Yeah. If I can show you that shit, like, bro, I'm doing 20 bands a month in merch, bro. You know, anytime I sell a show, bro, we doing 5 bands. Yeah. You know what I mean? My streaming catalog is pulling in $7,000 a month. You know what I mean? So when you looking at them numbers, you like, okay, merch 20 times 3, that's already 60. Boom, you doing 5 a show. You know what I mean? We do a couple of those a month, that's 20. You know what I mean? And then you doing, you know, 10 a month on your catalog, bro, cool. 3 months, I got my 100 back. You know what I'm saying? This is a 90-day play for me to get this bread back, and then we can get some more. Yeah. But when it's not like that, it's like, shit, bro, I'm just praying and wishing that I can get this. You know what I mean? I'd rather put 100 in the old school and flip it, you know what I'm saying, in San Diego at Chicano Park, you know what I'm saying, and get it going for real. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could tell you how to move that Lolo, you know what I mean? But, shit, like, you tell me how to move these records.
That's a lot of, like that's a different perspective that a lot of people don't have right now.
Yeah. Sometimes those offers are more of not necessarily. It shouldn't be like a, I made it moment. It should be like, oh, just keep going. Like there's people looking, but just keep going. Like don't take this, but just know that there's eyes on you.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's just like being alone with the universe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool, I'm on the right path. I'm getting to it. Like those just affirmations that know, like, yeah, you on the right track, bro. Like people see you, they noticing you. Like, even to get entertained where somebody want to throw bread at you for what you do is a blessing. So yeah, just knowing like, shit, bro, it's a lot of work to be done. And we independent the way to go though. Like being in control is the way to go, bro. Like I don't like nobody telling me when to shit, eat, piss, none of that. Like I'm my own man. I definitely am all about guidance and collaborative. Like if you got some game to give me, I'm gonna listen and soak that up 100%, bro. But like I can't be like, oh shit, bro, you know, we don't like the way these records sound. We need to do it like this. We want you to be like, this new the baby song. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like shit, the baby cool, but the baby being the baby, bro. I gotta be the waves, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta be me, bro. So yeah.
Speaking of that business mindset, I know you guys have Desert Water, the beverage.
Yeah.
What's going on with that? Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so you know, we in 2 stores in California right now currently, man. We trying to work on getting some stuff in Vegas. Definitely trying to bring it down to the city, man, to AZ. So
I need that sponsorship,
man. Yeah, I really rock with you. So you grab those in LA?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you went to the store and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're a real one, Stallion. You feel me? So, you know, it's a hard seltzer, all organic. You know what I mean? 9.5%. You know, we started it from the city. It's, you know, it kind of was based around. You know, Will had the idea of doing a drink. You know what I mean? He wanted to do drink for a while, and you know, I had a project called Desert Water that dropped in 2019. You know, just kind of, you know, for the city, whatever. But it felt like a great name, you know what I mean? So we used it for the beverage. You know, it's just a lot of legalities, and it's a lot to go into, like launching some stuff like that. When you be on Shark Tank, you know what I mean? You hear about people that have been doing something from like
they say like the beverage shit is like the hardest shit to get into.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough market, you know. And I wish I could just snap my fingers and, you know, drop it off places. But you know, you got to go through certain regulations. You got to have a certain amount of sales. Just like with record, you know what I mean? Record deals, they want to be like, all right, for us to put this in our store for 6 months. What y'all doing in these other stores? So, you know, it's business. Like, business is numbers. Like, period. End of the day. Like, business isn't about, you know what I mean, friendship or, you know what I mean, being happy. Like, if you want to do that, that's called a charity. You know what I mean? That's called volunteering. If you want to be in that business, like, start a nonprofit. You know what I mean? But if you want to be in business, you better make money and you got to show numbers. Like, this what the numbers look like. You can't half guess. You can't half step. You got to be on that mug. You know what I mean? So, you know, like, if you don't say numbers, you know what I'm saying? Like, Daddy say, cakey pockets. You gotta have both to play in this game, man. So, yeah. Yeah,
I definitely drove to LA to go get some.
Yeah, I love too. Yeah.
I grabbed 2 cases. One of them, when I do my videos, I pretty much have it.
You had it by the turntable.
Yeah, just for that free promotion. And one of my videos went viral, so I think I got.
No, that's a
300,000 with it on it.
We gonna throw you that sponsorship, man. We gonna throw you that sponsorship. We working on like rebranding a few things and coming out with some new flavors, man. So I'm excited about that. It's just, you know, I ain't big into popping shit until it's live to pop it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I don't like to do no pump faking or, you know, talking too early when it ain't Christmas yet. You know what I'm saying? So I done had a couple Christmases where I thought I was getting some Jordans and it was a book. You feel me? Don't tell me, you know what I mean? But I understood. You know what I mean? It was hard. You feel me?
Speaking of gifts. It was my boy's birthday this week.
It was, man. Daily day.
Daily day.
It was daily day. Did you get any gifts?
I got some gifts, man.
So if a female you messing with at the time don't get you a gift, she cut off?
That messing with?
If you messing with a female at the time of your birthday and she don't get you a gift.
See, look, it's daily day every day.
Out of here.
But I got a bitch that's daily day every day.
Talk that shit, man.
You know what I mean? Birthday, you really going crazy.
Gotta go.
Yeah, I'm talking about from the get-go when I wake up. You know what I mean? I want breakfast, pulling up, nigga.
In the bed.
Run my bath water. Walk out with a bottle of champagne. Don't hand me a towel. Hand me a bottle of champagne. You know what I mean? I'm fucking with y'all. Nah, I'm tired. You know what she gotta do, man. They listen, y'all listen to enough records to know what y'all gotta do for daily. You know what I mean?
No act surprise.
You know what I'm saying? No act surprise, no act shot. Like, you ain't heard this game before. Like, yeah. Make sure a nigga good when I wake up on my day. So I'm making sure you good on your day. It's that simple.
What's a gift you got? That's like top of the line. Like, alright.
Some paper.
Welcome to a night.
I got some shoes. I got some dope ass undefeated voices in there. I got hella jeans in there, sweaters, shirts, all this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
But I'm more so on like, shit. You wanna fuck with the kid? Hit that wholesale store and go grab these jackets and let me cook up and make my bread. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck you going to buy the Nike hat. Like, I need you to go hit the store and, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make this clothes
real
quick.
Get them blanks.
Yeah.
Get them blanks for the kid, baby.
That's the play right there. That's definitely the play. On this show, we do a mental health check at the end of every episode. Just talk about like how your mental health was this week. I know it's your birthday, so I know your mental health going up, or it could have been down. I don't know. It could have been like you was in a little funk and some shit happened. Same with you, Waves. Like, you know, whatever you was going through, talk about it.
I'm smooth.
Fuck the smooth, dog.
I'm a little in between. You know what I mean? I'm a little between. I got some cool shit going on that I ain't the happiest about. But smooth. You know what I mean? Niggas figuring shit out. We're running it up. That's that. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You gotta control shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing.
That's the biggest thing. Definitely
Everybody
controlling.
got shit going on in their life. You feel me? But you gotta know how to run through that shit.
Yeah.
And nothing perfect. You feel me? Like life is gonna hit your ass, nigga. You gotta know what to do with it.
It's on you, Waves. How was your mental health this week?
Yeah, it ain't nothing too deep. You know what I mean? I feel like it was a good week, overall. Touched a little chicken, but I feel like the biggest thing we've been trying to get this project out. That's been a big thing, just trying to, it's a breath of fresh air we could release that joint. So we done ran into a couple roadblocks, you feel me? We're trying to get it out on time when we wanted to, but, at the end of the day, everything always right on time. So, I'm in a good space, man. I'm just trying to get to work. Just trying to let the people feel it, bro. Just trying to stay consistent, keep the pressure on, bro. So in a good space, bro. I can't complain, bro. Breathing, got a house over my head, man. You know what I'm saying? I got some whips in the shop right now that's been whipping my ass, though. So I got my radiator just went on my Beamer. I did the old school thing, and I got some body work getting done on my Firebird. So I got two different shops calling me damn near every day about repairs and shit. So when I see that number ring, you know what I mean? It's more dollars going out.
More dollars.
But it's gonna be a hot summer though. Y'all gonna see me driving around this motherfucker with my coops out. So believe that.
We definitely need you. I don't know if you know, but last year we did a car show.
Okay.
So I put together a car show, brought it back to my neighborhood, and we definitely, if you want to bring.
Show?
We don't know yet. I don't know when I'm
That give me some time.
Yeah, when I'm gonna do it.
Be out the shop like mid-April.
Yeah, it'll definitely be like closer to like fall.
Okay.
When it starts to cool down. Yeah. Cause we're gonna be outside. It's gonna be like a barbecue.
Yeah. No, I like the vibes. Now let me know, bro. I'll bring them both out.
Yeah.
I'm hungry with some old schools and shit too. So
Yeah,
man. I just can't wait to get back on the road. So outside of that, bro, I can't complain at all, baby.
Yeah. How you mental health, man?
I mean,
Talking to Mike, bro.
my fault.
This guy does a podcast every week.
Thanks every week.
I mean, pretty much same thing I've been saying. Same thing with J Wave said. I'm just really focused, bro. I got a project coming out within like mid-April or early May. Definitely a genre that I have yet to see anybody here do. Fuck the city up. I'm talking about just in general. I've seen one person do it, and it's Drake. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, I just really want to make sure that this shit is. The music is done already. You know what I'm saying? So I'll show y'all what it is.
Okay.
But at this point, it's like you just know marketing that shit right. Really like looking into that genre more and just like figuring out the type of like promotions and marketing that they do. Because it isn't just like, oh, put your shit on TikTok and like it blows up. Like there has to be certain type of like marketings that they do. You know what I'm saying? So, just real focus, bro. That's all it is. At the end of the day.
I definitely this week got like a sense of motivation, urgency. Like I just feel like I need to continue to do what I do and go a little bit harder, put out a lot of content. I start doing like these day in the lives where I throw like a little message behind it.
You shit's a fire, bro.
Peeping those, walking out the house in the whip and all that.
Yeah.
The whole nine, all the angles and shit.
Yeah.
That's hard.
So I've been doing that. It's a lot of work. It's like, you set up the camera, walk this way, come back, flip the camera, do this. Yeah. So, but that like the feedback that I'm receiving from it and like the love is like, it makes me just want to continue to do more. Absolutely. And doing that along with like just putting out more content and as far as like DJ content, cause I kind of swayed away from like how I came in the game, which is like, you trying to hold my hand, my boy? What the
fuck is wrong with this guy, bro? You see what's up with you, bro?
It's spicy when it happens,
how much money you spend on a dude walking up to you and shit?
Yeah.
What's up with this guy?
Yeah, it's been one of them days.
It's been one of them days.
Gotta keep you off the
Yeah, Mimosa got me feeling a little, you know what I'm saying, a little female-ish. But
relax, all right, bro. Scoot over, Daily. I was rocking with you on this. Scoot over, Daily.
Nah, but just definitely like, that sense of that motivation. It just comes down to like how I'm gonna continue to build off of it and get these ideas out, and just continue to build my brand. That's it. Yeah. That's all I'm on.
Yep.
Yeah, we got the album coming out.
Y'all got anything? I know y'all got the tape coming out. It should be out by the time this shit comes out, but
Yeah, by the time this shit out, we gonna be live and direct, you know what I mean? All over y'all timeline, banging through y'all speakers, you know what I mean? In your baby mama house while she, you know what I mean, cooking, clean, putting the kids to bed, all
On
that.
some baby boy shit.
Yeah,
Butt naked cooking eggs.
Yeah, shit. Yeah. But we in the crib like Snoop Dogg. We in the crib like Snoop kicking over the forks. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be in the kitchen. You know what I mean?
Was it keep the cameras rolling, right? That's what it's called?
Keep the cameras rolling all the time. Keep it rolling. Don't cut it.
You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all coming on.
Yeah, we out this bitch.
Episode 17. What y'all gotta say, Daily, before we go?
You know what I'm saying? When you fucking bag, every lifestyle be a little different. Lame ass.
Who ain't me as Daily? Who ain't me as Daily?
Daily? You know, for real though.
All right.
Take project come out. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all see what we doing, man.
Love y'all.